I'm not in the mood to work, but I have to work and I don't want to work. Yep, yep, yep. How's everybody doing today? Happy Sunday. Hi, Daniel. I swear, people can be so disgusting. I don't want to work. Don't want to work, but have to work. Motivate, motivate, motivate myself. Listening while cleaning up my freaking new computer camper. When I went camping, I had to fix them. Hi, TF. Yo, yo, yo. I don't want to work, but I have to work, and I don't want to. So I decided I'd go live so you guys can all keep me on task. Because I seem to work when I'm talking better sometimes. When it's my own job, not my boss's. Not, it's my own client, not somebody else's. So I don't have to worry about someone showing up and being like, "What are you doing?" It's beautiful here. 3 hours from trucking. Nice. It's a beautiful day here. It's almost 80. It's beautiful here today. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's beautiful. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Exited my way out. Hi, Muse. How are you? I'm cleaning a bathtub. I get it together and trying to make it all spiffy and pretty. All right, that's done. Well, I just have to put it all back together and make it look pretty. Oh, it's hot in here. All right, let me sit down and talk to you guys for a minute. That's one bathroom. Hi, Firefox. How are you? Hi, hello, Meg. Do you have time tomorrow for a reading? Sure, whenever. I know what you get. You got. I can wait till whenever you're ready. Where's Blind these days? He's been around. Yes. Hi, Muse News. How are you? Hi, TF. Hi, Crazy Mama. If I forgot anybody in Crazy's basement. Oh, okay. What's the spill the tea? It's been pretty quiet recently. Like we haven't had any. I haven't really had any drama. It's been kind of nice. I think that the drama has subsided finally. I think they've given up, and because I just don't. It doesn't bug me anymore. I so am like dying to go on a cruise because I've never been on one, and I got stuck watching Cruise Lines yesterday, and I so want to go on one because I've never been, but they're so expensive to go. Maybe I will start a Cash App thing so that you guys can send me on a cruise. Because I want to go on a cruise, and then I would have you guys every day talking to me, and we could go on. You could go through everything I go through on the cruise. Wouldn't that be fun? I mean, to think what I could get in so much. They might kick me out. I even read what you're not supposed to do on a cruise. You can't get too drunk. Hello, Larissa. How are you? Shit, if that fucker was in my basement, he would stay out of trouble. Yep. Maybe a pontoon boat cruise. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to get to go on a cruise. Never in my life. I think that's one of those things that rich people do. Foxy, Foxy, Foxy. I always call her Fire. I always call her Foxy. I've always called her Foxy. Lady, hi, lady. I'm not rich and I've been on many. Not true. They are cheap. How much do they cost? Like when I say cheap, I mean like $1 a day. Like I was looking up, and for a singles cruise, it's like $500 a day. And then you have to get a drink package. You have to have all these things. Yeah. Hello, crazy mama who saved my life today. How'd she save your life today? From spiders? Camel spiders. Now I gotta find a way to get rid of snakes. Mothballs. I'm glad someone's helping because I don't know. It is hot in this house. Thankfully crazy here because I'd be lost. Good. I'm glad someone's helping because I'm not. Wolf camel spiders. Aren't those the brown ones and the black ones looking like? They're good ones. Those are the good spiders. Oh, thank you, Tia. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Family Dollar. Nope at all. TikTok. Megs, you should do TikToks while you work. Megs, you should do TikToks while you work. I don't know how to do TikTok. I gotta go get my charger. I'm not good at TikToks. I'm still learning. Don't ask me. The first time I took my own words and for the first time I took my own words and got so much accomplished today. Good. Good job. Good job. Good job. I've had to sneeze this today. Just be careful while you're in the bath. Don't have your don't be charging your phone in the bath. I've done that before and I'm always scared I'm gonna electrocute myself. Thank you. Thank you, Foxy. Good. Okay, good. I'm just not in the mood to work. Hi, Crime and Crochet. How are you? I am not in the mood to work at all. Hello, Cubs Hat. How are you? And Krishima's gonna send me my Discord back today. She said, so we will. I'll be back in control of my Discord again, and I'll be back in there again some more. Nice, yum. I just now understood your emojis. Just keep working. Just keep working. That's what I'm telling myself right now. I need I need to get there to Discord. Damn it. I missed you all. Yes. I know you. I think I sent you the invitation. I'll have to make sure it's still good. Because it might not now that I transferred. If anybody let me know. When I go because I changed a whole bunch of things on my Discord. When I left my own Discord and turned it over. So if anybody wants to be, and if anybody feels like something got changed and you don't understand why, please let me know so I can make it right. Because we went through and took a lot of people that were just not active. So if you want to be back in, let me know, and I'll put you back in. And I don't talk about Discord very often because I'm not good at it. Send me another. Okay, I will. I know, we miss you too, Foxy. You don't come talk to us anymore. You grew up and you just kind of went away. Just kidding. Yo, hi, Carrie. How are you? I'm cleaning bathrooms and I don't like it. I hate cleaning bathrooms. It's my number one thing I hate the most. Yep, I'm working today. It is warm in this house. I have to go downstairs and turn down the heater. Two bathrooms done. Now I just have the main bathroom and to make some beds and vacuum. Are you guys all chit-chatting amongst yourselves? And all being nice to each other? Mr. Hat is getting busy with the fizzy in the kitchen. Huh? What fizzy? Soda stream. Oh, got it.
Get it busy. Get busy with the fizzy was an old commercial in the 70s and 80s. I see, I see. I think I need to start looking on dating apps again to try to find a date. Do we think that I should try to start reaching out and try to start dating again? Me too, girl. I'm back. Oh dang! I haven't been Soda Stream in Peru, but they are the bomb. I've never had one. You know you shouldn't put the dizzy in the fizzy. I call adult content warning. Uh-oh. This is getting bad in here. There we go. They love it when my Cash App is up there. And then adult content. They love it when I do that. Link, Foxy, Girl Megs. Okay. I'm back. I was right here. Braden called me. I'll dock myself if if I show you my road, bitches. That'd be crazy. I'd hate to have you all. Well, you know. But you all have to keep hashtag fuck around and find out. Yep. Okay, not typing. I'll be listening though. Okay, you say that, and then I know you'll type, just like me. Oh, I gotta go get my charger. I'm still not in the mood to clean. It's a problem I'm having. I have to get my charger, and I just have to clean. I have to vacuum. All right, now I put down my phone and I don't know where I put it. Well, hold that one. Hold the one.
I'm looking for the hose, hold on. Oh, I see it, hold on. I'm squeezing. I found my phone, I found my phone. And then I see someone in the back. Hello, Miss Foxy.
Hello, hello.
Hello,
How you
hello,
doing?
hello. How are you?
I'm good. Bored, doing things, and I thought, hey, you know what? I'll go up and just keep you company while you're cleaning to give you some get up and go.
I know. I'm just like yes. How have you? And you had a great live yesterday. I watched 95% of the whole thing, so you got your
Ah,
watch hours up.
thank you. Yeah, I have to. I don't know, man. I'm close, but I'm not, there yet.
How close
It was
are
fun.
you?
I think like just under 1,000.
For what are you trying to get to? 4,000?
uh, what's going on? I'm hearing an echo. This is what's happening.
I don't have an echo.
Get out. I'll come back.
Okay. Hola, Karsuma. How are you? I gotta go get my charger. I just keep getting stuck, not getting my charger. Hola, Karsuma. I didn't start any of it. They did. I promise. I've been on my best behavior. Whatever happens, I was in charge. I don't know where my charger went. It's a good thing I have my second one. There she is. Hello.
Hi. Excuse me.
You still have an echo?
Yeah, just 1 second. It's on the YouTube side when I signed in. So that's why
Yeah.
that's what happened. Yeah. I'm out now. I'm good.
Oh, good.
So
So
so what's going on? How have you been?
I've been good. I've been good. I've been good. The drama seems to have subsided. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't hold my breath. I know some tea, but it's not my tea to spill. But it's listen, it's yeah. Different day, different dog in the fight,
Every day. Yeah. They always think, and everybody always thinks that I'm in charge. I promise I'm
hmm
not in charge.
No, none of us are. That's one thing I've learned. Being on these streets, these YouTube streets.
You're telling me.
Yep. So I've been doing good. This is my second day of eating keto. And
Okay.
yep, and I bought these really cool they're called Sturs, STUR. They're these like antioxidant, vitamin, electrolyte things, and it just like little pouches, kind of like do you remember Nutrithin, or I don't know what the name of it was, but you used to Crystal Light, yeah, like that. You just little packs and you just drop them in the water.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're awesome. I have what's the one I'm looking at? Looks like fruit punch, and then I bought the lemon limes. I thought those two might be good. You can't go wrong with fruit punch and lemon lime. So yeah. Now I'm just going through my apartment like you, cleaning and spring cleaning and doing some more of that over and over until I get rid of all of this excess bullshit I don't need that I've
I
collected
don't
over
think
the
that
last
I've
3
seen your
years.
house. I've seen your house and you have so much knick-knack stuff. I don't think you could ever get rid of it all. You love things.
I know. And I'm just keeping the things I love, and I'm getting rid of the things that I don't like, don't bring me joy. Like honestly, when my dad died, I like it was it was a full truck, a full U-Haul truck delivered stuff to my apartment. So I'm still going through things that I've kept of his that I just didn't want to let go of, but now I'm kind of ready. And so I'm going through clothes and I'm going through books and going through art stuff and I'm going through knickknacks. And yeah, I'm getting rid of a lot, Meg. You'd be
Well,
really proud
good.
of me. Yes.
Good.
Yes. So that when I look around the room, there's no clutter, everything has a place. And when I see the little thing that I like here or there, it's a happy feeling, not a, oh my God, I gotta clean this room feeling. Yeah. I'll get there.
You'll get
It's
there. We all will.
mm-hmm.
In our
It's
own
a
due
never
time.
ending. Mm-hmm. Well, let me go. I can't even see chat. I didn't go into the chat side. Hang on a second. It's so weird being on your phone and doing this because everything is so super small.
I know.
Oh, God. Here we go. Comments. Hope I don't boot myself out. Oh, there we go. What's everybody saying? Hey, Kursuma. When'd you get here?
And she has a way of making an appearance.
I know. I love it.
Yes. And then, things have been going good. I'm sure you heard that some channels were taken down and removed, and so
I have, and I know who was going after them too.
Yeah. And
can you imagine?
No.
Did you think she would be that person? Like, did you think she would turn out to be that person?
No.
No, me either. It's weird. She must be really hurt by something for her to be like that. But you never know, people, I suppose.
Well, no, Laura, and things have changed and things have gotten better and everything else. But it's amazing how people, change and move forward. But some people stay in the same
It's the
spot.
same lane. Like, is Shanda back up on her channel?
She's back. She has. She can go live on her channel, I guess. I have no idea. I don't really watch it.
I don't either. That's why
I don't pay attention. So, and I think she can go live. She's fine on her channel. Everything's fine now. I just my Dumbo drawing broke the internet. Yeah, it did.
You what?
Yeah, I did a Dumbo drawing with TF, and that's how it all started.
Gosh. Oh Lord.
Yeah, it literally started over a Dumbo drawing.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And then I learned how to strike. So I've been striking.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it just has to be that way.
Yeah. And some people didn't take too kindly to that. They think that I'm the bully.
No, you're just standing up for yourself, girl. We all know that.
That's what I said. I'm like, what? And then they tried to say that my chat is bullying now.
Why is okay? First of all, it's not like you have hundreds of people that can go over and like raid her channel. So I don't know what that's about.
I don't either.
How could anyway? Who are they? Who's bullying her? Like, really?
I don't know.
Can she be bullied? Like, I don't understand. Oh.
Larissa put out a Ninja Chihuahua facts about how she gave her number to a minor and that she killed horses, and so then and so somehow I'm the bully because I'm stating facts, and someone else stood up and put out facts, and so now I'm also I have huntsmen that go out and do all my dirty work for me.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, crazy mama. She says she's at the corner store. She stopped so she can type for a bit. She says
Oh,
that she was
good.
called a narcissist and she was called evil. Okay.
Yeah, she's an evil narcissist. I'm
Mhm.
I'm an undercover narcissist, I think is what they say. And that I won't leave
Covert.
YouTube. Covert. Yes, I'm a
Yeah.
covert. I'm a covert narcissist.
How did I know that? Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I'm all these things. And I have no and I'm not an and I have no sympathy for anybody else.
Wow. Well, you know what? I'm not sure that
Those people.
I don't well people know I mean listen, Karma knows your address. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So is that the tea that you were talking about and referring to?
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
all a conspiracy. Yes, it's all a conspiracy, and they think that it's me trying to tell them that they can't talk
Oh
about
no,
Kylie.
Megan, you're in the bushes in one of those pictures, I'm sure. In the
Oh,
tree.
I'm sure. I'm the tree people.
You're
I
in
am.
the tree, people. Oh my God, listen, I can laugh about it now because it was funny back then. Like, I'm sure she's changed in
Oh,
some way. Well, I'm
I'm
hoping.
going to my fur because I went to my furry conventions, and that day that I was trying to do something funny again, and it broke,
Mhm.
and everybody's like, and so now I love furries.
Okay, crazy mom. And what? You have what?
I love furries, and I have,
Oh,
all the kids were
well, you
in
do.
all the kids, all the kids were in costumes now.
Oh, okay. That's gross. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I do declare, says Lady Boom
Oh
Epoxy.
my
I
God.
love her
Okay.
name.
Okay. Now I
Who's
do
Lady
declare.
Boom?
I do
Hmm.
declare. They love it when I
I
say
do
it.
declare.
Yes, because we were playing. Would you rather? Oh my God, that's so funny. Would you rather the other day? And it
Hmm.
said. And it said. And one of the question is would you rather have to say I do declare after every sentence, or would you rather have to, when you're in a horny mood, sound like Batman?
Oh God, I would choose do declare for sure. Because it's fun. You can do the accent. It's like, well, I do declare.
Yeah. So immediately I do declare. And so now
After every single sentence, so you had to say it after
yeah.
every single.
And so of course my chat has turned it into I do declare, and they just love it when I say it that way. And they go, "You sound so proper," and I go, "I can sound proper if I want to. I just choose not to. I do declare," and they think it, and they love it when I say it. So they they just say it all the time now, and because I read everything in chat when I'm not talking. um
Oh, what happened to you?
Megan, I got stuck reading. Megan, we need a new bucket. Carrie's last deposit was caused an overflow, and we're ankle deep. Uh-oh.
Can I just check? Carrie Williams, are you the same Carrie I know, or are you different Carrie Williams? Just checking. Curious minds want to know.
She's from the other side of the pond.
Uh-huh. But I don't know. See, I used to know Carrie. I used to talk to her quite a bit in Telegram, but then I left Telegram and I wonder if, hmm. Oh, she's an Aussie.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Never mind, Carrie. I got you. No, because there's a Carrie that's in Canada that I used to talk to, and her last name was Williams too. That's why I was like, wait, what? Screw? Is that the same Carrie? Because it was a year ago since I spoke to her, and I was gonna say, I'm so sorry, I haven't talked to you forever.
What's
But no,
Telegram? Yeah,
you're
no,
different.
she's she's an Aussie. Yeah.
Cool. Well, it's nice to meet you, Carrie. I see TF is still stuck around, keeping you company, fighting
Yes,
off
she did.
all the bats.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they came. He had some drama too because over the Dumbo drawing, they tried to, and then because he copyrighted them, I copyrighted them. Yep, it was a
Oh gosh.
big old thing. And then of course they acted like their shit doesn't stink, and that I threatened them, and that they've never threatened me, and da 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 da. And
Wow.
and I'm the bully. It's been the hypocrisy of everything.
Where all the convicts were sent. I looked that up. That's actually a misconception. They say that they sent them there, but it's no. It's a long story, but that's inaccurate. From Australia and the convicts. Oh
Uh,
my. Well, who else? Well, Larissa was in here earlier. Is she still around? Hey,
yes,
Larissa.
Larissa's here. She's doing great. She recently moved, and now she's living in the country, and she's
She should
making
come up.
her.
Tell
And
her to come up.
she's here. Larissa, come on up.
It's a party.
You know what I was thinking about the other day with you? You guys
What?
singing like karaoke.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Listen, Linda. That I hope to God she never makes that fucking live, fucking public. I'll die. I'll die.
I'm like, they sounded like dying hyenas.
Yeah, I did too. We all did. It was hilarious. The one with oh, has anybody ever seen Wheezy around?
No, Wheezy after all the whole situation, I've not talked to her ever again.
Since I've never had
Yeah.
either. Just curious. TF says, "Is Rumble based in Canada? Eh? I don't know. I don't know if it's based in Canada. TF. I have no idea. Fucking emus. Carrie. I don't know the reference, but that makes me laugh. Oh my. Where'd you go? Oh, yeah.
And of course, I hit the wrong button.
You fell out of your chair.
I
Look at
did.
that.
When did I remember that?
Listen, I do miss some things. Like, I used to laugh so hard when she'd say, Foxy done fell out of her chair again because I would press all the buttons. Oh my God. Some things were good times, but it's a shame that it all went that way, honestly, like the whole situation. Ugh, it's a shame. Looking back, it's just like, wow, I can't believe that was 2 years ago. Coming
They
up
have
2
it, and
years.
they still think that I know more than I do, and I don't.
Well, you
And if I ever,
do. Everybody knows more than they think they do.
like, I probably, like I probably know, like,
Yeah,
like
watch what you say. Careful.
I was gonna say, I probably know, like, if I do know something, I've already said it. It's just a different way of saying it. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like,
my
it's
word
like,
salad, exactly. I do the same
yeah.
thing sometimes.
And so, like, when they say that I know more, if they ask me and I say, well, this is what I meant, and I remember the conversation, then I answer it. But
Oh,
like,
guess what? Guess what, Megs? Guess what?
what?
Okay, so it's at my doctor's, right?
Yeah.
And I always make him laugh. He always makes me laugh. It's hilarious. Okay, so I'm sitting there and I'm saying to him, "Hey, did you ever get the result?" Okay, so like we're talking about that I'm in menopause. Yay, hot flashes, loving it.
Oh, that's not.
Um, well, I can wear white completely from head to toe now, and I don't care. It's like awesome. That's one thing.
No.
Oh, and also the second good thing about it is that you can tell people to leave you alone. Just tell them you're having a hot flash and, move your shirt and they'll just go away. People go away. It's great.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh God. But anyways, no, I'm just joking. But yeah, and so I'm sitting there, we're going over things, and I'm just like, I get. And then I look over on the wall, and there's this little teeny tiny mouse dressed as a nurse in blue. And I was like, oh my God, look how cute. Look how cute that is. I'm like, I've never noticed that before. And then I went, anyway. And then I said to him, so did you ever get the results back from my ADHD test? And he goes, oh, yeah, no, I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to continue that. I was like, why not? He's like, well, I'm pretty sure you need the medication. I'm like, okay, but like how far up on the scale am I? And I just stared at him and he goes, oh, you're all the way up. All the I was like, and I just died laughing, Megan. I was like, oh my God, if Megan was here right now, she'd be laughing her ass off.
Oh
Oh.
no, one of my psychologists. I went to her and they were trying to try to get medication and everything else. And I said they need to know if I'm ADD. And they go, "Hey," she looked right at me and she goes, "Have they met you?"
I
And
know,
I went,
Carrie. Go
and I
ahead.
went, "Yeah, they've all met." I said, I need to know, or I need to get a diagnosis. And she goes, "Well, all they have to do is be in the same room with you for 5 minutes, and they'll
Right?
know that you're ADD and ADHD and hyperactivity, and you got all these things going on, and your learning disability. You can't you." And I'm like,
Hmm.
and she's like, "Megan, that you fit in. There's no question." And I'm
Right.
like, "Oh,
That's why I thought
okay."
you'd laugh so hard because I know that, right? And I'm just sitting there going, "Oh my God!" And like, because here's the thing, people don't know. At Christmas time, which is why I sounded like a lunatic everywhere I went. Well, I mean more than now, but at Christmas time, at Christmas time, my doctor made me come off my anxiety medication, and I've been on that stuff for like 15 years. Okay, so I was all the bats; they were everywhere.
Oh,
And I'm just like, okay, I can get through this. It's fine. So I'm off of them, everything's good. And all of a sudden I'm just like, wow, this whole room is clean. Like what time of day is it? Like, I don't know. Just the hyper focus is like super, super duper, right? And so I said to my doctor, I'm like, do you think that that medication masked most of my ADHD? Because before I could kind of direct my conversation and I was a little bit articulate and, and now it's just like sometimes I can't stop. It's bizarre. I'm just like, woo, and then it's done, and I'm looking back. I'm like, wow, what do I just happen? Like I don't understand.
that's my life every day.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm sure of it because then my jaw started paining me because I have TMJ in the muscles, and my teeth. I clench my teeth in my sleep, and so I've been doing it for all my whole life. I don't know why, but anyway, and I carry all my stress on my shoulders and my neck. So so all of these symptoms are now exaggerated. So I guess the stuff that I was on, which was clonazepam, I don't know if anybody in chat's ever been on clonazepam, but it's the shit if you have super duper panic attacks. It works so good, but I guess it also masks like ADHD symptoms and, TMJ and like migraines and all of that. We didn't even know. And so, but yeah, I'm sitting there in the, I'm like, so when can I take this medication? Because like, doc, I just need to get my shit together. And he's like, listen, let's get you on the menopause patches first. Oh
I'm
my
not looking
God.
forward to menopause at all.
Oh, Megan, I felt so old. I was just like, okay, you know what? This is happening. It's happening.
I'm
But that's
45.
okay.
I'm not ready for it.
No, you're too young. You probably have like bits and pieces, but yeah, I'm turning 50 this year. Oh God.
Well,
In June.
I think that there's times where I have a little bits of it, but I still have periods every now and then. I'm still on the IUD and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm not there yet, but I'm like, every now and then I wake up with hot flashes and everything else, and I go, oh, here it's starting. It's starting. And then I get a period and I go, yes. That's the only time I like it.
Right. And then and I was on like Depo-Provera, the injection. So, like you get it every 3 months. You don't have to take the birth control pill. It's great. I couldn't do an IUD, whatever they're called. They just creep me out, but no offense. Everybody has different things. But so I did the injection, which I can still feel the pangs in my arm from. It's bizarre. Like it never ever felt the same where they would inject me. But anyways, and so he was just like, wow, like maybe what we'll do is we'll give you patches, which has like certain hormones, just to regulate your system instead of, like we'll take you off the depot. So we did all that. And it's been 3 or 4 months now, right? And I'm just like, wow, like I have all these things going on and I just can't wait to get that medication. And then he like smacks me with the note, you're going you're going on the menopause patches first. And that could take 6 months. I'm like, I can't live with my mind for 6 months like this. I need to call Megan. I need help ASAP. So anyway,
Weed will be your
that's my
best
little
friend.
story.
Weed will be your best friend.
Oh God, I can't smoke it. I can't do it makes me crazy. I mean crazy. I mean like I can't it did my whole system. I think I'm allergic.
Interesting.
I'm allergic to that and red wine. Yeah.
Interesting.
I get real super sick and it doesn't affect me like most people. Like it doesn't chill me out. Now, this is a long time ago. I smoked it a long time ago. And there were different, types. Now you can get like 100 different types and different types of this and that for different, feeling. But for me, it didn't really matter. Excuse me, if it was like a body stone or if it was a headstone or whatever, like I would be up all night long like I was on like crack or like acid or I don't know what the fuck how I would imagine that would be what it felt like to me because I wasn't chill. It was just like it made me worse for whatever reason. So anyway, I can't do that. No. But um I have been told that I think I'm gonna go to there's a Chinese medicine place here in my city, and they have this like interesting herbal tea that they make for women. Like it's traditional, it's like ancient and whatever, and it helps with all those things. So I might go to see him in the interim because but then I have to well because then I might mess up with my patch though. I'm so confused about it. I don't know what to
We
do.
have to ask the doctor if you can take a supplement that will help you.
Hmm. We'll see. What's
Yeah, I
what's
would.
what's
I would.
chat saying?
What's chat saying? They're not. They're talking about.
Oh,
Uh,
Rumble. They're still talking about Rumble.
yeah, they're still talking about Rumble.
I went on Rumble. I created an account and I was like, I just backed out. I was like, no, I don't
I
feel good
created an
over
account
here.
over there. I created an account over there, and I was like, you know what? Like, because everybody said I should go over there a long time ago, and I was like, I just,
It
I'm
doesn't
not
feel
like,
real. Yeah, it just didn't feel like I don't know. I'm just happy here on YouTube. Like I don't know. Like I've even
yeah,
thought about doing
I'm happy here
TikTok
on
and
YouTube. I'm happy. Everything's, like
Mhm.
everybody I know is here on YouTube. I don't want to
Yeah.
go to a different site and everything else. Like, right now I think that there's a lull. I think there's a lull in everybody's kind of, the weather and everything else. Like, there's not really much going on YouTube right now. So,
Oh yeah, there
um,
is. Oh yeah, there is. Oh yes, there is.
uh,
Oh yes. Oh yes. Do you
oh,
watch Queen Bee?
yes,
Okay. Did you watch yesterday's weekend week recap? You should watch it.
yes,
Okay. So you know who I'm talking about then. That we
crime.
both know from back in the day. Yes. It's
Yeah,
some crazy shit. I'm
yeah,
just like,
yeah,
I don't want to fuck with her. I don't want to be on anybody's bad, side. That's not my jam anyways, who I'm not like that. But if I was crossing anybody, because she was sitting there saying stuff like, well, I don't know. Anyways, Queen was saying stuff like, "Oh, well, I guess like if you get stricken during a live stream, you have to wait 7 days regardless to appeal." And like, think about that. There's some people out there that it's their main income. They live off
yeah,
that, like to support their kids and themselves. And 7 days, that's a big pay cut. That's like a whole week's worth
yeah,
of work gone. And there's
yeah.
nothing you can do about it. And then just because like somebody's feelings got hurt, like I don't understand why she's doing it. But then again, I don't
Well,
talk to
and
her, so I would
I
know.
think the crime, like I've listened to, like I say,
I've
I'm
stayed
trying to,
out of it. I just
yeah,
listen and watch. But
I'm trying to stay out of it because
mhm.
I know of her and everything else, and I have my own background with everybody else,
Oh, I remember. Do you remember when
and
she
so
came on your live and I'm like, that's such and such, and you're like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. No, you're like, no. And then I pulled you offside and I was like, listen, da, 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 da. And you're like, oh my God. You didn't know it was
yeah,
her. And she was in your chat talking to you and stuff. Do you remember that?
yeah, I remember, yeah, no,
Yeah.
and I thought that she was allegedly Britney for like a week too. I thought that they were the same
Yeah.
person. And
Yeah.
I was like, "What is going on?" Like, I was like, "How are they both live? And how do they like?"
I don't know.
It was confusing the hell out of me. I was like, "I don't know what's going on here. Why are there two people on live and they're saying the same thing, but they're two different people?" It was, and anyway,
Good
she
times.
she's created some, she's
Mm.
doing some big swings at some big creators,
Oh
and
yeah.
at some point
And
in
she's
time, you
swinging
just got,
hard. I'm
yeah.
so scared it might come back on her. Like I'm just kind of, I don't know.
Oh, it's gonna come back on her. When you have when you're fighting with the big creators that she's fighting
Mm.
with, like
Mhm.
you were, like I said, I have creators that I pick on that pick on me or whatever, but we're all small time, like I'm not
Mhm.
I don't ever want to be on Miss. I don't ever, and I say Miss Queen Bee because I like Miss Queen Bee. Like I don't want to
I
be
like
on
her
her.
too.
Like did someone say weed? Yes, we did say weed.
Our
Um,
Art's been summoned. Hi, Art. Oh my
hi
God,
all.
hello.
And I just looked down, and happened to see it right when it came up.
I love the slow reaction too. That's hilarious. It's like 10 minutes
Yeah,
later. Did somebody say weed?
yeah.
Makes me laugh.
And
I miss you, Art.
and I then saw the other day, and then this whole Sebastian Rogers thing. I hope to God that kid comes home, like But now,
Excuse me.
like they made like that, like so many people are saying, is that kid, if he, if he's even found 10 years from now, like in a situation where he was, held captive or Stockholm syndrome, whatever it is, like that kid is gonna have to come back and deal with so much of what has been put out there about his family, about his personal life and everything
Yeah,
else. Like I feel so bad for him. I mean, God bless. I hope he comes home. I mean, God bless. Come home, please. But
I know.
it
I know. I unfortunately it's been over 2 weeks and like it doesn't look good in my
it's been over two
intuition.
months.
Yeah, exactly 2 months. Sorry, I meant to say that. Um, my intuition doesn't feel good about that. Like it's like the whole like when the whole thing started, and I'm not, I don't go against like the family. I don't go and do all the things like these creators do. Like I just look at it from an outside perspective, and it just reminds me a lot of like, and again, I'm not accusing anybody, but it just reminds me a lot of like um the same vibe you get when somebody like the Dylan Rounds thing, right?
Yeah,
Everybody was like, oh, this person did this, check this spot, check that spot, and all the YouTubers were like, it's over there, check him out or check her, and they never did any of that. And it's like, oh, and now they found out that it's exactly what everybody was saying. And I feel like that's what's going to happen here. But again, I don't know like what where
well,
where that air
I just
where the
hope that
arrow is going to point, because I don't want to like I don't want to accuse parents of doing anything wrong, or it's like the victims' families and things. Like I support the victims' families until and I'm a big advocate for like everybody's innocent until proven guilty, because it's one of the things that is we're lucky to have. But in the public opinion, I just feel like they've gone crazy, and it's not okay. I don't like it at all. It just gives me
well,
the
no.
whole Summer Wells vibes, right? Like everybody's going there, and Lilani Simon, like, where's the baby? Like I just can't, it's just too
Yeah,
much. But
I can't wait to watch I can't wait till she like has to go to court. I want to hear what happened to Simon. I
yeah,
want to
me
know.
too.
I want to
I
know
just
what that
because
woman did.
listen, that whole thing was insanity. Like I was glued. I was so that poor. I don't know
Oh,
what
I
it
think
is, but that baby just has my heart. Like I just, oh my God, his little eyes, and it just makes me so sad. It's just
yeah,
sad.
no, I
Anyway,
have to
let's change
agree.
the topic. It's too depressing. So Art stopped her car to text and say hi, and now she's driving again, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah. And Carrie Williams says, did she say the baby ate my dingo? What? The dingo ate my baby. I think
Oh my
Megan said
god.
it backwards. Did you say that, Megs?
No,
Oh, okay, never mind.
the dingo ate my baby. I think she just wants me to say
Lady
it in my
Boom wants to
proper.
come up and chill on panel with us. She's like, may I
Oh,
come up and chill
she
on panel?
she doesn't. She's not a talker, but she likes to come up.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't care if you don't care.
I
The
don't
baby
care.
ate the dingo. Exactly. I remember that story. That was so like messed up. That was so messed up. Um, baby ate the dingo is correct. What? I'm so confused. Doesn't take me long, but I can be crazy here.
The
Nobody,
baby
no,
ate my
nobody's
dango.
judging.
The baby ate the dingo. The dango.
Mhm.
The baby ate the dango.
Hmm. But yeah, and what else is going on?
Nothing. It's been like I said. I think everybody's kind of, they're all.
What's Larissa up to these days?
She's been doing wonderful. She's got her She moved it. She moved out of her grandma's house, and now she's moved into a new facility or new
Mhm.
house, and it's
Mhm.
all hers. And she's doing very well. And people are. And she's got a lot of good things happening to her. I'm very proud of her. She's making some good choices, and
Oh, good for her.
I'm very proud of what she's doing. She has come a long ways, and she's got a lot of things to be proud of herself for.
Absolutely. Oh God, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I keep burping, you guys.
She
Gonna
wants
just
a
down
reading
this
from you
because.
too. She goes, I want a reading
Oh.
because she wants. And I
Excuse
said,
me.
you just have to ask her because she got a reading from Sway recently. And I said, and she's like, it was so accurate, but she had some questions, and she was like, but I don't know, And then she's like, I don't know how, like, truth,
Wait.
like
Wait. Back up. Sway's doing readings.
she's doing reading charts.
Oh, like birth charts?
Yes.
Oh yeah, like when you go to a website and you put your date of birth in and it brings all the
That's what
information up.
everybody said to her. Yeah, so she's not doing anything in particular. And I'm
Okay.
like, just go to Foxy. If you want a reading, go to Foxy. Like, she'll read it for you anytime. She's like, will she really? I'm like, yeah, she
Oh
will.
yeah, of course. Of course.
And I said, I did, like, for me, like I said the other day, whenever you get to it, like, I'm not going anywhere.
Mhm.
You know where I'm at. And like when you got all your people up there, my readings can be very interesting at times. So I
Mhm.
totally understand. I'm like, but Foxy will, like, she'll do a reading. She'll get you up there, and you'll hear a lot. So yeah, no, she's doing the birth chart stuff, and
Oh, okay, yeah.
so she's like, but I don't know if I, like, if I could look it up myself, or if it's, what's really going on. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
the person to ask. But yes, Sway, and then Sway's done all of us. And I'm like, you need to go to Foxy. Foxy's the one that, she'll tell you.
Aw,
I'm like, that's where I go. But
thank
when
you.
I have a question, I go to Foxy.
Aw, thanks. Archie, make me laugh. Stop, girl. Stop, sister. My sister. My Russian sister. Oh my God, I need to go for a smoke. Come on, Meg,
I'm
let's
gonna
go
go
for a
outside.
smoke.
We're going outside too for smoke.
We're going
Yep.
outside. Yep. Yep.
So how's your son doing?
He's great. He's working, helping me around the house. I said to him earlier, I'm like, where are you going? He's like, out. See, when are you getting me back? Is it late? I'm like, oh,
Such a
you're that
love.
guy. You're that guy
I'm like,
now. Okay.
don't you love it when they say that? Like, that's been my newest thing with my son. Where are you going? Out. Who are you gonna
Yeah.
be with? I'll let you know.
Right.
When are you gonna
We're
let me know?
roommates, right? Like
No.
that's what's
Yeah.
happened.
When are you gonna be back? I'll let you know. Well,
Hmm.
is it gonna be tomorrow,
It's
or is it gonna
funny.
be like this
Well, he has to be
week?
back before midnight because in Canada we have that graduated license system where you have to wait 2 years to get your full license. So you can't drive after midnight. You have to be back before midnight every day.
Oh,
Unless you're working and then you have to have a letter like that you carry with you. Yeah.
is that
Like
for
unless you work.
anybody?
Yeah, no, anyone that just learns how to get their, license if they're going through like first you get your learner's license, like, that's normal with everyone.
Yeah.
And then you go like you write your test, whatever. And then you do your driver's test and then
Oh yeah, because he just got his license.
yeah, no, he's had it for like over a year now, but this is his second year, so I think next September he might be graduated. I'm not sure. I think this is he's I think he's in his second year now. Yeah. But so that's what I don't know what it's like in the States, but that's what it's like in Canada. So and yeah, so it's so yes. Oh, so I know when he's going to be home. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, my son and I are just roommates. He, like, I said something the other day, and he said something the other day, and I said, well, I want this, so we're both gonna have to figure it out.
Yep, exactly. He's like, listen, I pay my bills. Cell phone bill and all the he pays towards the internet and the power like a normal if I was renting out a room kind of thing because he's got to learn how to be independent and take care of himself and because this economy is
Yeah.
crazy. He would have moved out last year, got a place with his friends, but none of them can afford it. Like,
Well,
and
that's
he
how
works
Braden
like
is.
6 days a
I
week.
don't charge him rent. I don't charge him rent, but he pays for food and he pays for other things. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a wash. But There's
Mhm.
times where I'm definitely like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, you
Yeah.
don't know how good you have it.
Yeah. We're roommates when he's like doing his thing. And then when he wants mama,
Yeah.
we're no longer roommates. Yeah, I know, it's cute. There was a girl in the news here not too long ago. She was talking about how she was an RN, which is a registered nurse, and she, made pretty good money. Like she worked, long hours. She worked in the OR, so it's good money. And she couldn't afford to pay her rent, so she lives in her van.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a, one of those expose interview things about how like the
I
rental increases are crazy, and yeah, it was
I would live
sad.
in my van. I would live in a van in a heartbeat, like if I could. But nowadays, I'm too much of a wild card. I'd end up in trouble every single fucking day. Like I know I would end up in some sort of trouble every day.
Well, it's an exciting life, Megan. You got to accept things for what they are and just enjoy yourself. Be you.
Yeah. No. I I'd end up in trouble somehow, some way. I'd park in the wrong spot. Oh, speaking of, I gotta take care of that speeding ticket.
Well, the cool thing would be like, hey, I can sit by the beach. Ooh, that's appealing. But then when would I be able to take a shower or
Yeah.
use the bathroom? Like all those things come into play. But I guess if
Yeah.
if you work at a hospital, you could probably do all that there, right? But it's just, it's just so interesting to see because like it's not just people who don't have money, it's people who have money too. Like that's how bad it's got. So what's it
Well,
like in
I
California?
think that the economy is just so upside down right now. Like
Mhm.
like I just said, it is $6.59 per gallon per gas right now here.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I didn't even see you up there, lady. How are you? Dick. Oh,
I
I
know she's
said
not saying.
I live down the river in a van. Live down by the river in a van. Remember that
Yeah, you
from
go on
Saturday Night Live?
cruises. Our cruise. I want to go on a cruise so bad. I don't know. Like I don't know if it's my age or whatever it is, but like I want to go on a cruise so bad. But I was looking up cruises. They are so damn expensive, and then there's
Oh
five
my God.
thousand.
I know. They're so. I don't go on cruises. I want to go on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise, but
Oh,
that was
I
crazy,
just like.
Mama.
Yeah, but I want to go on a cruise so bad. Like I said, I don't know if it's like the age thing where it's like I felt like I should be able to, like that's it,
Hmm.
like I'm like in my life, I'm like I want to be able to like get on a cruise and just go. But like I don't know what I would do. You know what I mean? Like I'd end up just walking around for 5 days.
I know. Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like I always thought, once the novelty of like the first night, wears off, and you just keep doing the same things over. Like, what's the difference between going on a cruise and like, going to a resort? And then a friend of mine's like, well, you get off at each port, you get to look around, you get to like, sightsee, and you get to do those things. I'm like, well, I guess that'd be cool.
Yeah, like
And
well, that's what I was like. I thought the same thing. I'm like, what do you like? Like you can only like sit by the. I was literally been watching, and they're like, some people get this like the drink. You have to order drinks like certain like drink things or whatever, and someone's like they get tired because you bought the drink package and now you're stuck with the drink package and you feel like you're drinking because of the drink package. And I'm like, that would be me.
because you want to get all your money's worth.
Yeah. And so I'd be drunk for 5 days straight.
Isn't that the point, though?
Well, but then they say that if you're out of control, you can get kicked off the cruise, and I'm like, oh, they'd kick me off.
Oh, Jesus. Can they? I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now that I think about it, it makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. If you get out of control, they ban you to your room. I'm like, okay, I'd get banned to my room, and then I'd be drunk in my room, which would just be like I'm bored, so I would be causing
Would you
trouble.
be able to? I wonder, like, would you be able? Probably. Okay. If it's international waters, crazy mama, you'd know this crazy. Would you, if you're in international, can you smoke weed on a like
No, you can't.
what? I don't, but I know like people who do. Like weird.
Well, yeah, they said that you can't have any because they said you can't have any illegal drugs. I was like, okay, well that like which okay. I kind of understand it though. Like I get that you can't take it on there and you can't because if you go to Puerto Rico, like Puerto Rico, like all the places that they say, it's illegal there. So
Yeah, we
you
gotta be careful.
so you can't and you can't buy it there. But could you imagine if there was
Oh my
like
God.
a
And you
legal
got,
marijuana cruise? Like
oh my
it would
God.
be you'd be stoned from the just for being on it. Like
Yeah.
you would have it every single place you went. So it would have to be an Murder Rico.
Well, actually, that reminds me. Do you know about Okay, so I live in Halifax, right, which is a port in Nova Scotia. It's a big fisherman's area, and it's where they drop off all of the big
Happy
like
Sunday,
Maersk,
Justin.
all the big Maersk boxes from like the big container ships, like food and all the things. Anyway, so it's kind of like a big water area, and they just busted at the port. They busted 200 million $200 million worth of cocaine.
Wow,
200 million. Let that sink in.
that's a
I'm
lot.
just
Yeah,
I'm just like, what the hell? And where did it come from? And all the things. Like they didn't say much on it, you know what I mean? But I was just like, whoa, that's the biggest bust I think they've ever had.
that's
And
insane.
I
Well, and
know.
I think that for I was looking at cruises and everything else, and they're like, you want if you want to go on a cruise, you want to go on these certain I've been like all these
Who's
things.
just in retro stuff, Megs?
And that is a new. He just found my channel yesterday,
He
and
wants to come up.
he likes to come up on panel. I'll drop the link.
Art says, I saw that Foxy on the contraband at the port. Yeah, it's crazy what they're finding. Like, I mean, maybe because they're trying to crack down, no pun intended. Maybe trying to crack down on the sale of what's that called? Fentanyl. Maybe cocaine's making a comeback, or maybe it was fentanyl disguised as cocaine because they're doing that too now. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. I was telling somebody earlier today, I'm like, I'm so blessed that I grew up as an 80s child and, was a teenager in the 90s. Like, the worst thing that would happen if you went out with your friends was that, one of us is going to be thrown up in a garbage can and somebody's going to hold in somebody's hair in the
Yeah,
toilet. Somebody's going to have a bed down there and sleep, and we're all going to crash somewhere. Nowadays, these kids go out, it's like, oh, you go missing in a river, it's like people are getting drugged left, right, and center by cab drivers. It's crazy. The times are crazy. The
yeah.
three piggies cursing. All
All
the
the
piggies
piggies
are
can come
here.
up. Consumer, get your butt up
Justin
here.
Justin was born in 1991. Oh my God, help me. Kursuma, come up, Kursuma. You come up too. Everybody come up. Crazy Mama. Let's have
Yeah,
a
come on up.
Throwback. We'll throw back. Talk about all the good times, all the old times, all the good times, baby.
Yeah, piggy panel. Yeah, all the piggies, come on up. I
I
dropped
don't
the
want to
link.
be.
And
I don't like that. It's stupid. But I do like Miss Piggy, so I guess. But yeah, I reserve the right to remain silent. Okay, sister, you stay silent. You stay silent from Mother Russia.
yeah, you could come up too.
Everybody come up. Jane Cobb's hat. Sheet. I had been in a war zone when you were born, Justin. Oh, where are you from, Jane's Cobb hat?
That is he's crime and
Wait, Cobb's
crochet.
hat. I was gonna say that's Carmen Crochet's husband, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. I did Crime Crochet's cards yesterday.
Can you pin the
Pin the
StreamYard link at the
StreamYard link on top. Yeah, that's a good idea. So people can
All
just
right,
pop up for
let
them.
me go do that. Hold on.
We're out in the UK. I was born in Westminster, outside in London, Jane. I'm in a bitty mood. Bitey mood? Bitey? Bitey mood? I was watching with her. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Bitey. She bites people.
Oh, good Lord. Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys? Foxy, how are you?
Hey, Kursuma, missed your voice. I'm good now
Um,
that you're here. How are you,
um,
honey?
I'm good. I know I haven't seen you in ages. It seems like every time you go live, I'm off doing something.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. I mean, listen, people, I don't listen. I know what it's like. I get doing things, and you can't always be everywhere all the time. It's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And
who
not
else?
only
Yeah,
that, like
well,
I don't expect
Oh, they
when
people
do.
you're
to show up
finally
either.
when you're finally in our Discord, then you can put your link in there. And now I have to say, I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but I got unsub from you. I was like, why can't I find Foxy ever? And then
Oh,
somehow you know how they do that. They decided
hmm
that they
they did
decided
that
they were gonna.
too. It's to me a couple of times this month with other people. It's weird. I don't know why that happens.
Hi, Art.
Artalicious.
But you don't even show up in my Megan, you don't even show up in my like list, in YouTube list thing.
Oh.
Like I have to go and search for you and I'm subbed up. It's weird. Like I don't know
That's
if it's
weird.
shadow banned or what the fuck, but it's yeah.
Well, I
It's
could
Sark week.
so now. Well, it's
Okay.
funny now because because I subbed up to you and I did it yesterday and everything else, and now and
Mhm.
all of a sudden I have all of your lives showing up like for the last month. I'm like, no wonder I was like, well, I was like, I was subbed to Foxy, like I know I was, but I never see you. And so when someone said you were live yesterday, I'm like, I'm going. I'm gonna go support because I'm like, and I don't I don't talk much in chat because obviously no matter what I say gets it gets clipped wherever I'm at and everything else. And I'm just like, whatever.
Okay.
So I try, and I don't want to bring drama to anybody else's channel. So I try to stay out of, I try to stay out of where I'm supposed
Megan,
to
you
be.
are always welcome on my channel, girl. Don't you worry about that. Who's
I
on
know.
channel with us? Who are all these people? Where'd you guys come from? We got Kursuma,
I came
Lady.
from my mama.
Oh yes, give your mama. We got Lady I
Lady
Don't
Boom.
Talk on panel. Boom Hypoxia.
Lady Boom.
And who else is with us? That's it.
Artalicious.
Oh, Art's here?
Art's here.
Art!
I
His
don't know.
sister from another mister.
Art, say
I'd
something.
rather
Oh,
remain anonymous.
oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dead! Listen here, Halloween.
Hello, weekend.
Yeah.
Halloween weekend. Oh
I
god.
do declare.
I do declare.
Oh my
Crazy's
You sound
missing.
goodness.
like you
I
are smoking
know.
a bong.
She'll be
What?
back.
I said you sound like you were smoking a bong.
Oh, Art.
Art, yeah.
Yeah,
I know you're
Art
not.
comes in
I
the
know you're
chat
not
like,
talking to me.
For the record, you cannot squeeze your throat to talk like that and do a bong at the same time.
oh,
Oh,
crazy
Lord.
mama, you're my girl too, girl. When you get off the road, you should come up and hang out.
Yeah, you should. Why are you not up here, crazy mama?
She's driving.
Well, she can come up here and she could be up here while she's driving.
No, she can't be up here while she's driving. She's not crazy. Well, she is crazy, but she's not
Yep.
crazy. Lord help me.
You walked right into that one. Right
She's
Oh,
into
a
you are
good
that.
girl.
not.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
It's Karen. Get it right.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. No pop out. No pop out.
I think we just went back a year.
I know.
That's funny.
Just going through the
Hi,
leaves of
Kursuma.
past.
Hello.
Yeah,
Are you
Carrie, you could come up here. You get your ass up here too, Carrie.
Yeah,
Art, are you
everybody come up.
chatting to me? Is that you chatting in the back?
Yeah.
Wait, who the fuck's? Where is the back? God.
Oh,
Hang
is
on.
that?
I'm a mess.
I
Oh,
even knew that, Kursuma.
well, I had no
Why
idea.
is this phone doing this?
I'm like, who dat? Who dat? Who dat?
Well, I am the imposter. I like to pretend I'm
Who
everybody
dat?
else. So
Who dat? I don't know. I
Wrong
thought,
number.
yeah, wrong number.
I can't come
Wrong
to the
number.
phone. So.
Who dat? This is. I got a new phone. That's hilarious. Imposter. I loved that fucking game. When that was popular, I would get on Twitch and I play with my brother and a bunch of other of his friends, and my son would be in the room playing too. We'd all be playing that game, and like um my son would kill me every time. I wouldn't even get a chance to run around like to find out who
I
the
like
murderer was.
Barbies.
Oh,
What?
God. He likes
That was
Barbies.
the,
Who likes Barbies?
that was someone that was weird. I knew I didn't know who it was, but I thought maybe it was one of you guys because I have it pinned, and I was like, "Who is that?" So I brought him up, and I was gonna be like, "There's a new person," but then he's like, "I like Barbies." I'm like,
Oh dear
"Okay." So,
Lord!
and then he dropped
A
himself back
Barbie
down. So
girl in a
Stop letting
Barbie
people up without
world.
pictures.
Life's fantastic.
well, I thought
Made
it.
of
I thought
plastic.
I was like, who is this? Like, I was like, who is this? So I was like, well, let it go and see. But I think it's Justin.
Was it game over? Kind of
No,
sounded
it
like
wasn't
game
game over.
over.
I think it was. I think it was Justin. No, it wasn't Justin.
Oh,
It was. I think I know who that was, and that was the person that like
Is it a
had
dance
the.
move? Is it a
It
little
was a doll. No,
cha
the
cha
doll.
cha?
So they're still talking about the
oh,
doll.
oh! For fuck! I mean, yeah.
Just say it.
For
Fuck
fuck!
sakes.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I know. All right, you caught me. That
It's coming out the fuckery factory.
it is. Oh
It
my
is.
Lord!
No. f-
Yeah, what was that game called though? Seriously, what
I'm full of nothing.
something of us? Last of Us. That was not Last of Us. What the fuck
I
was
don't
it
know.
called, you guys? You
I don't
know,
even know what
with
you're talking
the
about.
imposters and it's us.
What
and
is
all
the
that.
imposter? I don't even know what that is.
I played that on a VR before, and I was standing there, and all the kids in the room laughed at me, and I walked into the wall at home.
Oh my gosh.
It's not
Among
even
Us.
funny.
Thank you. Thank you,
It's
Jane.
Among Us.
Thank you,
It's
Jane.
called Among
Among
Us.
Us. Yeah, Among Us.
Well, Mr.
Among
No,
Mr.
Us.
Hooper knows
I
everything.
want to do.
Among Us.
I want to do virtual reality. Like I want to do certain things. Like I
Oh
was like, I want
God!
to do all those fun things. But I've never like every time I go to like look at it, it's like $300 or $400, and I'm like, I am not paying 300 and 400
We
bucks.
gotta figure out how to play Among Us on YouTube Live. That would be so fucking fun.
We should
That
create
would
our own
be
Among Us.
so
I don't even know what
fun.
it is. I'm
I
out of
don't
the
know what
loop.
it is.
We did art. We were living in the
Yeah, I am the
Who's the
imposter.
imposter? Yeah.
I've been Mrs. G. I've been Army. I've been Sam.
Oh, I heard. Yeah, I heard. I heard it all. Oh God.
Well, and this is what I did. I apparently am. Let me just say this because they're all up. Most of them are up here right now. If you think that I have any control over anybody on here, you.
Yeah,
I
no.
have the power. I'm He-Man. I have the power.
Yeah, like
We have the power.
The power of Grayskull.
I'm listening to all of you, and I'm like, I have no control. This would be like herding cats. Like, I have like, if I
Don't fuck
told
with
one of you,
cats.
if I told one of you to do something, you can look at me and go, "Who the fuck are you?" And why the fuck do you think I'm going to listen to you? Like anybody that says that I have control over any of these people, have you met them? Now they're up here. Ask away. I have no control.
No.
Well, I boss Kursuma around a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, Christina controls my channel.
My channel. Yes, I am. I'm in charge. Apparently,
Kursuma has all the control.
I do. The Russian spy. I can't even talk like that. I can't
How
talk
do
like
What do you
that.
mean? You have to speak with this very,
Cheat
very.
ass.
Put your teeth on your lip, and this how it sound. The fuck. Oh my God, Lady Boo.
Foxy, have you
Stop.
been cooped up lately?
Kinda. Yeah. I've been cleaning house for 2 days. Like, I'm done. I'm over it. I just want to be silly.
Yeah, I miss everybody. It's crazy.
I know.
Everybody
It's
gets
fun.
busy and
Hmm.
Well, I think that now that everything doesn't get clipped, it's like more people are willing to come up and have a conversation, and they've been more active in chat.
oh, what?
Now that
Who are you kidding? Shit still gets clipped. You know what I think would be really funny though, Megan?
what's that?
Could you
Kursuma's
imagine?
basically just saying she's clipping your stuff.
Yeah.
Christina was the clipper.
Oh,
Arch the imposter. Kursuma's the clipper.
Clipper. Yep.
Me and Megs are Dumb and Dumber. on the bike riding down the
That's
street.
perfect because I live in the van down by the river.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I do declare.
I drink too much coffee, LOL. So if I'm in the evening news, you know why.
Oh God. Listen, I was drinking so much coffee, I was crashing out. So I had to stop. And then now I'm up all night and it's weird. I
Oh,
think the coffee helps me with the ADHD. It's weird. Yeah.
it does.
So-
It does help you. Because
Yeah.
it's a stimulant, so it's raising up
Yeah.
your and so
It does-
for people that have ADD and ADHD. When I was a kid, my mom
Uh-huh.
used to tell me you have to drink straight black coffee, and I went, I have to drink straight black coffee. When you are a 9-year-old and they're handing you coffee that's warm,
Yeah.
like
I
lukewarm.
started drinking coffee when I was like 11.
Well, I'm one of those people that I have 4 gallons of sugar and then milk and then creamer and everything else in my. So basically, there's a little bit of coffee and there's one cup of coffee to
Mhm.
5 cups of everything else. So therefore, the coffee's not really coffee. It's just there. It's just
I
to say
know, I
coffee.
know. Listen, I used to do the same thing. I used to have all kinds of milk and, some sugar, like a couple teaspoons of sugar. And now I can't drink it that way. I can drink iced coffee with a sweetener and a little bit of milk, but that's it. I've been drinking black coffee for 2.5 years now, and I can't go back. It's weird. It tastes
Hmm.
weird now. It's weird. Yeah. I never thought I could do it, but when I did it, it was like, oh, I had to get used to it. Coffee. I like to drink my coffee black. Yeah, black. I don't
Oh,
like
no,
milk and sugar.
my newest thing is rocks, or it's Monsters, and they're Loco coffee or
Loco?
something.
Oh, the coffee caffeine drinks, or what
Yeah,
the fuck?
and I'm loving
You know
them
what I
right now.
mean? Mhm.
Yeah, I'm loving them right now. But they give me I end up pacing back and forth because I'm waiting for something. I'm pacing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Max
And
is
I'm
waiting for something to happen.
And I'm waiting for something to happen. With the dryer, instead of checking it every 2 minutes, now
Oh.
I check it every 30 seconds. I
Oh,
can't.
God.
I'm like, I cannot drink these anymore. I cannot.
Well,
and
I'm
then
just clicking buttons and I can't make things happen fast enough. My head's too quick. It's just, I'm like, why? Why is this?
and buttons with me, it's like I said, I instead of checking the dryer every 2 minutes to see if it's dry when it's gonna take 45 minutes to dry.
Oh my
Now I
God,
check it
speaking of
every
the
30
dryer, I got laundry. I got to get it out of there. Thanks, Max.
Oh,
But are they
where
good
did
though?
Priscilla go?
Oh,
I don't
we
know.
scared her away.
Our names
Oh.
are. I changed mine.
What's your name now? Wait, let me see. Wait.
Can you tell?
Oh my God. Imposters trying to smoke his cigars at 5. No, you did not. Stop it. Just stop.
Oh, that's funny.
Just stop. That's my joy. I'm joking. Let me get this shit out of here because I'm so sick of doing laundry. I just I wish I had an Insta laundry, just snap your fingers and it's done laundry.
You're telling me. Do
Mhm.
you know how many times I wish I could be Mary Poppins or Sabrina the Teenage Witch, where I could freeze time, or Out of This World, where she
what
was
is it, Bewitched or whatever? She's wiggle her little nose. Yeah.
Mary Poppins. I'm like, I need a Mary Poppins.
You are a Mary Poppins. I feel like
true.
oh God. I almost went into the dryer, you guys. That's not good. Foxy's in the dryer. Imagine. Ugh.
Just don't get in the dryer.
I know.
I heard that's bad.
Well, they're the front load ones, and it really hurts my back to bend down. I don't think they even thought about me when they got these new washer and dryers in here. But anyway, I was trying to get the stuff out of the dryer in my head. I almost lost my balance and fell in. Trying to get
Oops, I fell down.
that one piece of clothing that's stuck to the back of the
Yeah.
in the washer. I mean, yeah.
Priscilla, get your butt back up here.
Oh,
You
I'm
probably
acting
have
cray
to
cray. I mean, I was feeling I don't know. I had periods in my day where I'm
I'm good, and whatever. But then it'll come in like a wave, and then my mind just goes like, brrrr. It sucks. Okay. Yeah. And another thing I told my doctor is like, well, I don't know if this is a symptom or not. I go, I don't know if this is a symptom or not, but what's it mean when you start cleaning one room and all of a sudden all 6 rooms are like everywhere and you don't know which one to start to finish because you have like 6 things on the go. You're reading 10 books at a time. Like, what is that? How do I make that stop? I'm multitasking, but I'm not.
I don't know. What did he tell you to do about that?
He just said, "Oh, we'll just have to wait for the meds." He started laughing at me. I'm like, "Stop it! It's not funny." Ugh.
Summer, where did you go?
I don't know. I just fucking fell down or something.
She said,
Did
she
you fall
fell
out
out
of
of
your
her
chair?
seat.
I fell down, go boom. I don't know what
She
happened.
fell down.
I was
She
pushing
fell
buttons.
down.
I was pushing buttons and I fell down.
Kursuma, how's that fertilizer?
Priscilla
Shut
bumped
up,
her
Art.
head.
Yeah,
You
shut your mouth.
Shut your
Art.
mouth, she said.
Art. Oh my God.
What? Tell me. Tell me. Tell
Oh,
me.
Go
What
ahead.
have I missed?
Let me tell my
Was
story.
it safe? Was it
Okay,
safe for
tell your
pets
story.
and humans?
So the other day, it rained, okay? Shut up, Art. Mute her. Just mute her right now. Oh, you too, Megan. I'm going to mute you. Oh my God. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Anyways, it had rained the other day, okay? So it rained, and I go outside, and I see these little white pebbles on the ground, and I thought it had hailed. So I pick it up, and it's not melting. Megan. And it's not melting. I'm like, what is this? I'm looking around and it's all over in my grass and it's all
Oh,
over
you're
in my
done.
it's all over my neighbor's grass. I'm like, what in the actual hell? Like, this has got to be some sort of anomaly because we just had like the eclipse and asteroids and whatever was going. I don't know. But anyway, they took a bunch of pictures of it and I put it out on Facebook. I'm like, is anybody else seeing this crap?
Well, guess what?
Well,
It's the attack of the blob.
Wait a minute.
was.
Who did you call?
Ghostbusters. Never mind. You're supposed to be muted. So I'm like, there's got to be some sort of anomaly going on here because this shit is everywhere in the yards, and they're little white freaking pebbles, and it looks like hail, little pieces of
But when
hail.
you touch them, they're like gelatin.
I did touch them and it didn't melt, and I even brought one inside the house to sit on my counter to see if it would melt. Now, keep in mind this is during the day, so I'm trying to work and the stuff is going on. Also, keep in mind, I don't drink or smoke any of that wacky shit. So this is straight sober me.
That's the problem.
Yes, I did call the news. Yes, I did call the news station and I said, okay, I don't know, that maybe there is some anomaly going on. Because
Oh my God.
Now hold,
I'm
you know how
being
people,
abducted by aliens.
because you know how people do that sometimes and they end up, they'll come out and they'll take a look and they're like, what's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go,
A meteor crashed in your yard.
a meteor crashed. So I'm talking to Art. I don't know what happened, but I ended up talking to Art and I'm outside and I'm walking around and she's like, well, go walk out in the street. And I walk out in the street. I'm like, well, there's nothing out here, but the street was still a little wet. So well, maybe it melted, but the shit's not melting in my yard. So I'm like, well, hold on a minute. I walk across the street to the neighbors. They don't have anything in their yard. Come back to mine. The shit's still in my yard. I'm like, what the actual hell?
What?
I know, right? I thought so too. My thought exactly. Art fell down. So anyways, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure how it came about, but I ended up messaging my landlord, and yeah, he was there in the morning to fertilize my grass.
Oh my God.
What she's missing here is that she even
Oh, I
ate
bit it. I bit one.
Yeah.
I did. I bit one just to see what it was because I didn't know what it was.
You didn't know what it was, so you put it in your mouth.
No, I did not put the whole thing in my mouth. I just bit it between my teeth.
Well, so she sends it to me, and I look at it
You
and go,
bit
"It looks like
something.
fertilizer." Like I'm,
She said I ate
she
fucking
sends me a picture. And she goes, and she
Oh
goes, and
my
I'm like
God.
looking at it. I'm like, and she's like, "It's on the grass, and it's in her plants." And I'm like, I kind of think this is fertilizer. And she goes, so I'm like waiting for the punchline that she realizes it's fertilizer. No, she called the news to tell them there's an anomaly.
There's some
You followed back. You followed up with the news. Like, never mind.
No, I didn't. I was just hoping to God they wouldn't come over. Well, thank God they didn't know where I lived. I'm guessing
Well,
they had caller ID. They might have had my phone number or my
the
name.
thing
but
is that listen though, no,
she's
but
still in my
listen,
yard.
but listen, I'm on Team Kristen right now because I just watched this weird video, not just the other day, about weather phenomena, and there is an anomaly that does happen, and it's this weird gelatin blob stuff, and it doesn't break down and it doesn't melt and you can't heat it. It's weird, and nobody knows where it comes from. I think it's from chemtrails myself, but anyway,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking when you were telling me, sir. I'm like, oh, shit.
No, freaking fertilizer. I never saw my landlord come. Yeah, Art fell down. Hey, Blaze, how are you?
I didn't even know like that it looked like that. I thought
I
they were just like
didn't
little
either.
pellets.
Yes,
Okay,
I did not
weird.
either. It's like
They must have.
it looks like little pieces of hail. It really did.
Oh my gosh, weird. Cool story.
It was so stupid. My
Fertilized
daughter's
your
like-
grass so
my
that your
daughter's like-
peas could roam free.
My daughter's like, "Oh my God, Mom, are you serious? I need to call
That's
somebody."
hilarious.
She said, "You're just not right."
Ah, your daughter. Oh, that's funny.
Oh Lord. Yeah, it was an interesting day. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Anyways,
Was
Shit's
this
still in my
recently?
yard.
Like,
Yes, this was like
just last week.
oh god, that's hilarious.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
There was no
sure
adverse
hope so.
reaction. No adverse reaction.
No good. You just chomped on a little piece of turd. That's all you're good.
Yes, please. I did feel
Kursuma,
like
go eat shit. Go eat shit, Kursuma.
Kursuma, it gave you the shark.
You
So
imagine?
high.
What the fuck? Kursuma chomping on some snacks. What are you
my
eating?
God.
Fertilizer.
Shark Week all over again.
Shark Week,
Yep.
that's right. Oh my gosh.
Oh
I
my
can't.
goodness.
I'm
I've
in the
missed so
back.
much.
Am I in the front or am I
You're
Oh,
in the
you're in the front.
You're the front.
You're in the front. God. Who's on first?
I like it in the back.
Oh my God.
Don't
And
think
then
anything beyond
Art had smarty pants. Art, she's like,
Of course.
how did you say that? She's like, well, I drank gas and you ate fertilizer. I said,
You drank
my
gas?
I said we're like a match made in heaven. I'm like, wait, no, don't light any matches. You're gas and I'm fertilizer. We're gonna blow up.
Oh my Lord, have
Kursuma,
mercy!
I'm
It's a
not
bomb.
talking to you anymore.
You guys were
Outside
the
house.
bomb.
We're the bomb.
We're a Malachi cocktail.
You're the bomb. You're an M cocktail. Just M. People will just like, what?
Obviously, when I drank gas, it was an accident.
Well,
Jeez.
obviously, when I ate the fertilizer,
know how
it was.
How did you
did you drink gas?
accidentally? Yeah. How did you accidentally drink gas, Art? Please enlighten us.
I have a meeting. I have a meeting to go to.
Oh, that's rich.
Oh my gosh.
no. Art, you have
What
to
is
explain
that
to us
meeting?
how you accidentally drunk gas. Because
Yeah.
if I accidentally drunk gas, you guys would all be like, Megan, what did you do? So there's no
Like,
way
I get it if you
on earth-
accidentally sniff it, but like, drink it? Like, what? What the fuck? Or what are you not, like, did you move on from weed? Or were you not telling
Did
us
you
something
ever
we
hear
need to know here? Like,
Did
we
you
need
hear
an
about-
intervention?
Did you ever
I'm
hear
sorry.
about how
John,
Kursuma
here's the
wrapped her
story.
head in saran wrap and put peanut on it?
Hey.
Tit for
Where did I get
tat,
that
Mama.
idea? Oh yeah, my daughter gave me that idea to put that on my head. So I
Oh
can,
no,
what?
I watched the guy the other day. He put it he was doing the same thing and he goes, I'm just gonna put it on my forehead so my dog
See?
can just lick on the forehead. And I went, I think saran wrap would make it like not feel so weird. Like after a while,
Oh my God.
I'm like, I could not do my dog licking my forehead.
Ew.
I tried.
Listen to all the dogs barking.
So
No, I did that though. Seriously.
do tell your drinking story of gasoline.
Quiet. Doggy, quiet.
Ugh,
Yes,
well,
do tell. See, you
That's
get my
gonna
ass
get
in trouble. Your turn now.
That's gonna get clipped. 100% getting clipped.
Now they know why we all come to Megan.
Art drinks
birds of a
gas.
feather.
Kursuma eats shit. And somebody's in there with peanut butter and a dog. I don't want to know. I'll just step back here and have a coffee while you guys deliberate what the next part of this story is gonna be.
Oh,
Fine. Yeah.
Carry on. Next subject.
Next
One
subject.
drinks gas, and the other one is eating fertilizer.
and putting peanut butter on her head too.
Just say what it is. It's shit. She's eating shit. She's eating shit. She's literally taken some animal species.
It was not. It was the what is it? Organic. It's not organic.
What
No,
do you
not
think
organic.
organic
No.
is, Kursuma?
Not organic.
Organic poop.
No,
This poop
no.
is organic.
No, it's a fake shit. It's a fake shit.
Is it safe
It's
on
fake
pause?
shit. It's fake shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, it's fake shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. You guys are too funny.
We're eating all the
Oh.
natural resources.
But you guys, his skin looks amazing. Oh God.
I'm getting younger by
It's the
the
new
day.
thing. It's the new thing. Never mind baby placentas. Just drink gas and eat fertilizer. You're good. It'd be great.
Oh Lord.
You have to
Uh-huh.
drink the gas before midnight, or all hell breaks
Okay.
loose.
We're still waiting to hear why you drink gas.
Fine.
Art.
Okay, well, you know how Canada Dry comes in green bottle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Art, what are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm not doing that.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
It's not me.
Oh, okay. Usually it's Art. Okay, sorry.
Jeez, now.
I'm making
I
nachos.
was cleaning up the garage. Listen, so I was cleaning up the garage and there was some empties, some soda bottles that had a little bit in it, blah, 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 whatever. And I brought them in and I put them at my kitchen sink so I could dump them out and, put them back in the recyclable bin. Well, I didn't, and then woke up in the middle of the night. Or maybe it was right before bed. And I'm like, oh, there's a soda. I just wanted a sip of something. Well, it was the bottle that I brought in from the garage. And I opened it and went to take a sip. And it was apparently a ginger ale bottle that he drained gas out of one of the cars into.
Oh no! I figured it was something like that. Oh
Ew.
yeah. You would have smelt it before you. So
My body
still.
didn't even allow me to swallow it. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Like
God.
it
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah,
like,
it just
over
knew.
into
It
the
was like,
gas.
nope. Your body's like, nope. That's not. Nope. We
No,
know.
Your body's like, no, I don't think this goes down. Nope.
This ain't something ain't right. Something ain't right here.
The body was like, wait, if you want to die, check this box. If you don't want to die, spit it out now.
Was it The Exorcist where they it just blows up against the wall? Was it The Exorcist when they puked like that? It comes flying out?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I don't
My
know. It
mom did
touched
that
my
once.
lips. Ugh.
Ooh, yuck. My mom did that once. She drank Pepsi.
That's
She
where you
had a-
get it from. No.
Yeah, right? It is. It is. No, my mom always had a soda sitting by her when she go to bed at night. And one night my brother came home and he chewed and he decided he was going to do a little spit in her pop can. And she woke up in the middle of the night and took a swig out of it. I thought he was dead that night. I really did.
I've done that. I've done that unfortunately far too many times where because I pick up my cigarette butts at the houses and I put it in old soda cans. And so I've done that. I did it like last week where I was drinking. All of a sudden, I went, "This doesn't taste normal." And I looked at that. I'm like, "You,
Yuck. That's fucked, Megan. You win the most fucking fucked up factory story for the night.
Yeah, I would. And luckily, I like it was only like a half. Like it was only like a half a sip, and I went, "Ew!" Like,
That's
but
gross.
and so now I have to make sure. Like, I try to get the bottles that have like the lids on them, so I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you didn't eat shit or drink gas, so.
Hey, now.
But
if we're
But
having a
I think it might
podcast,
be-
I have more
think-
stories.
I think it might be worse. I don't know.
Somebody tells me to go eat shit, I can say, been there, done that.
Right? That's why I said that earlier. I was like, oh my God, I'm dead.
Oh, you start growing grass
And
on
then-
your legs.
And then you were saying like fake shit. I was like, oh my God, this is too fucking funny.
My leg hairs did start growing extra
Kursuma's
fast.
gonna turn into a chia pet.
I'm gonna be a furry. Turning into a furry.
I hate
Oh
you.
my god.
Sorry, I dropped my fucking phone. I don't know what you guys just said, but I dropped my phone. It turned itself off. Anyway,
Kursuma's gonna turn into a chia pet.
a chia pet. Oh my God.
I said either that or a furry.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, chat. I can't read chat and be up here. I'm definitely a single tasker when it comes to
I know, right? Okay, give us another story, Art. Give us another story. Story time. With
No,
Art.
she always tells on other people.
I'm here for it.
Yep, Art. Oh my goodness. That was fun. That was a good laugh. Haven't had that in a while.
Yeah. That's
Now
pretty funny. You
required.
guys crack me up.
What? I don't think I have any stories lately.
Yeah, I don't think you do either.
I haven't done any.
Wow.
I know I haven't done anything weird.
Well, that's where I was going to go before with that whole virtual reality thing. That'd be a fun live to do. Everybody gets
Oh.
those VR glasses and we're all doing it. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
and like, yeah, and we're all in the same like
I have to
space. You
send
mean?
I have to send Foxy. I have to send Foxy my watch the car video that sent Kursu.
Wait, what?
It's one of those scare ones, you know, where you're watching it really close and then this thing comes.
Oh, jump
you
scare.
know?
Oh, the jump scare. Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
that's
well.
what they're called. Yes.
Okay.
Well,
No,
yeah.
the jump scare is not what's just funny about it. The funny part is that the guy like turns and runs himself right into the wall.
That was funny.
Oh, oh yeah. Send me that. I want to see that.
Oh, you're getting it right now.
Okay.
Well, she sends it to me, and I'm like, it's in the middle of the night or something, and I'm like half awake, only one eye is open, and I'm watching it, and I'll, bam! Like, God damn it, Megan. I'm no longer half asleep.
No.
No, Target stories. Yes, there is a Target story. It was what, buy two, and you get a $5 credit, or $5
Ooh.
Target card, yeah. But you had to buy two of the aisle 49 items.
Aisle 49. Remember that aisle?
Yeah, it's aisle 49.
Yeah, but you remember that time you guys turned alive? And somebody was like the other. No, we're right. I don't want to bring it up because then everyone will start talking about it.
Uh-oh.
It'll be bad.
All right, I
Never
just sent it
mind.
to you. I just sent it to you on Messenger. Go check it out.
Okay.
Do you mean the night they caught her on camera?
They didn't catch me out of nowhere.
I don't know. I don't remember.
wasn't
And then
me.
no, Megan ended her live. Like it was perfect. And then it was all right off to somebody else's live, and we were all still laughing about how.
My daughter finally saw aisle 49.
Oh, did you
Oh.
have some splaining to do?
She's like, what the hell is Yes. Like, I know, right? All kinds of toys. But the
There's a
batteries are up
picture of
front.
you at that aisle. You're their best customer.
Well, it's so dumb. Why would you have it right outside? You got to stand there when you're waiting for your prescription at the pharmacy. Little old people stand there.
Well, little old people need love too, Kursuma. What's the problem?
Little old people that eat uh
They can't just clap it on and clap it off. I
Larissa,
forget
get your
I'm on
butt up
panel.
here.
I gotta go. I can't.
Oh my gosh.
I'm bad.
You're bad. You're bad.
Good.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yes, me
Okay,
too.
so no, oh, okay.
Self-care. That's what it's called, Tia. Self-care.
So what'd you find out, Foxy?
Oh my god, it's hilarious. He just like zooms into the wall.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It ain't funny when you're first waking up in the morning.
No, I guess not. Well, especially if you're watching some literally in real time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who else is up here with
MJ. Hey MJ, I sent you a friend request on Facebook.
Hi, MJ. How are you?
Larissa, get your
Wait.
butt up here.
Look at that. We got MJ. Oh, I lost my neighbor. Where's my neighbor? Where'd you go? I'm sorry. Where'd my Blaze go? There's Blaze. Just got back from Florida 2 weeks. Oh no, you had to pick up your puppy's ashes.
Oh, that's hard. I'm so sorry.
Yes, Blaze, if you're still listening, I apologize. It is hard. I know I have my doggy's ashes here too. It's tough. It's tough.
Larissa says she's cleaning her house, Megs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
She got inspired.
I'm supposed to be cleaning, but I'm not.
Megan? Oh,
Go clean.
men.
We will hold down the fort.
Oh,
we'll hold
Lordy.
it down.
You all are having way too much fun. Yeah, they have created. This is What are you doing, Foxy?
Oh, sorry. I'm getting cheese for my nachos. I'm making us all party nachos. I'll be right back.
Yay!
I'm like, all we do is crack, 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 crack.
And
You keep getting me in
MJ,
trouble, Foxy.
oh my gosh, MJ, it's so funny because I was just talking about you today.
She was.
I was. And Blaze, you too. I'm like, where is everybody? They're like, all gone.
Yeah.
MJ, you have to
See,
rewind and
Foxy
listen to
brings
what
all the peeps
Kursuma
to the
did.
yard. Foxy brings the peeps to the yard. Foxy brings the peeps to the yard.
MJ, rewind a little bit. I'll wait.
I'll wait.
It's worth it. It's also safe on pause. I know Kursuma's going to hate me and I'm going to have no friends.
No, I still love you.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I just lurk. It's too hard to voice chat. I know, but I miss being called
too.
consumer. I'm out. I always know it's Blaze when I see consumer in the chat because that's me.
Consumer. That's hilarious.
Yeah, because she voice talks,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need
Well,
a
and plus you got caught on camera in a consumer place.
Yo,
That's
whatever.
cute.
I need a fat old doobie. Oh, Art, that's yours. That's you.
Hey,
That's
Blaze,
yeah.
Blaze
You
needs a
can take that
doobie.
one. You can take that one.
That's Art's section, not mine.
We'll let the experts talk on that. That would do the experts.
You want to know anything about fertilizer or what it tastes like? I'm your girl.
Yeah.
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 We're all
said
swimming. We're all
fertilizer.
swimming
She
in the water.
definitely said she ate fertilizer.
Of course.
Art drank it.
Oh, God. I wonder if Crazy has a better story than me and you.
It's a damn good thing we don't all live by each other.
I know, right? We'd never
No,
get
and
anything
then
done. Accomplish
I thought about
nothing.
this.
Nothing would happen.
I thought about this.
We'd all be in
I thought
jail.
about this. I thought about this. I think we all should go on a cruise together at the same time. Could you imagine Art
Together at the
me,
same time.
I can't
Sorry,
go on a cruise. I can't have weed.
I can't go on a cruise.
Dang, no,
Hey,
girl,
Dan.
we gotta figure this out. We gotta plan this.
Oh,
Well,
Be in the
we'll all
kayak tied to the cruise ship.
we'll be in the little tugboat behind. We'll tie her up so she can go out there and come back.
The captain goes, "What is she doing back there?" She's smoking a doobie. She just couldn't. She just had to get off the boat. She had to come back on the boat. We just put her
Woman
out there.
overboard. No, that's just Art. She'll be back.
She has diplomatic immunity. She's a diplomat. She's diplomatic.
Oh,
Kristuma, I don't see a request. Did you go through Megan? I did, but it's under my real name.
Mm.
I
Guys,
think
I
I
could
sent a message to you.
I could just eat
Which is
salsa
Jerry
right out of the
Jingleheimer
can.
Smith.
So
Yes, Blaze.
or bottle,
Blaze,
I mean.
I'll pick you up on the way to the airport. Yep.
Mm.
You and I will ride together.
I know. I
Ride
feel bad.
together. Ooh.
Oh,
I
good
know
night,
there's
Mr.
a bicycle
Hooker.
built for two around here somewhere.
I know that sounded really sexual, Kursuma. I don't know what's going on. I was like, whoa.
Well, I don't know. It's something about with Art liking it in the
Kursuma
rear.
just asked. I don't
In
know.
the back, not in the rear.
In the back.
back.
Kursuma just offering rides all over the place.
Yep. Hop on in.
Mhm. Mhm. Ooh.
I can't even say what I
cheese.
want to say.
Why not? I've made an ass out of myself this entire evening. You are allowed to as well.
That's great. You get for calling all of us up here. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's a party.
Great.
Sorry.
Sunday night party.
I'm adding the cheese. I'll be right back.
How is that keto? Because it's cheese and corn
Keto?
tortillas? Aren't
Keto,
you eating
Kayla?
keto?
What's keto?
A special diet, isn't it?
That's
It's
keto.
that guy that lived in OJ's house.
Yeah, keto Kaylin.
She's talking about keto. She's a keto. How's that keto, Fox? If you're having fucking Tostitos
Oh my god.
because of cheese.
Keto. Oh,
Listen,
Lordy.
I didn't eat anything all day today, so I can have my 50 carbs. I don't care. I'm not in my 20 zone. I'm not doing the ketosis burning process right now. I'm just doing the
I'm not
keto
burning shit.
lifestyle. No fat
I'm not-
getting burned today. No, ladies.
I keep getting fatter and fatter. I've got to do something. This working from
I
home
gained-
shit is hard.
Girl, I gained 30 pounds. I swear to fuck since I stopped doing keto. It's been a year and a half. I gained 30 pounds back.
Yeah, but I
That's
can't
right.
do keto. They say if you have high cholesterol, you can't do keto.
We'll have to call it the YouTube 20 because I've gained
I don't-
22.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. You'd have to talk to your doctor because keto is all about healthy fat, and the healthy fat burns the yuck
Oh,
fat.
yeah. I've got a lot of yuck fat.
Yeah, me too.
I'm starting to look like the Michelin Man.
Listen, girl,
Well,
I
not really, but-
was scrolling on the internet for one of those tummy tuck things.
Like, think
Can I
don't
just do
work.
that instead of keto? Like,
no. You use those tummy tuck things, you know, where they suck it in. Well,
Yeah.
the shit's got to go somewhere. It just spurts out in other areas.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, how do those things actually work? Like, I see these videos, they pull the thing up and like, boom, you're skinny. I'm like, wait,
Yeah, no.
where does it go?
No.
Where does it go? Please
It
tell
goes
me.
into other places,
Please tell me where the places are.
and not even in the boobies. It wouldn't be bad if it pushed it up into the
Like,
booby section.
I could use
Nope.
some butt weight. I mean, it can go there.
God.
Can you tell it where you want it to go? Like, that'd be great.
Special
Just
purposes.
fuck
You
right
need to
off.
select the right one
That's
for your
what-
body.
I just wanted to fuck right off. That's where I wanted to go.
Oh man.
Anyway, I'm adding the pepperonis. The fuck? Am I high? I wonder if I double dose. I swear to God, one time I was.
Non-ethanol.
Oh God!
She changed
I
her
swear to
name to
God, though,
non-ethanol.
I was walking around here one day and I was like, why do I feel so fucking like, what is wrong with me, right? Well, I go look at my prescription and
Uh-oh.
it says take 2 at night. and I took 2 at lunch by mistake, and I was like, "Woo! This shit's awesome!" I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And then it was short lived, but I was like, "Wow, like this doesn't feel normal. I don't feel
Oh
like
my
why am I
gosh.
just like roaming around doing the same thing over and over? Like I don't
That's
understand."
funny. You're like
I
Megan,
know.
you're walking back and forth waiting for something.
Same thing. Yes, exactly. Checking everything every 5 seconds. Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Like what?
Megs and her watermelon jugs. Oh my God, we're not doing that again.
What?
my
Doing
goodness.
what again?
My watermelon jug.
Well, I never made that mistake again, guys. Just so you know, it was a one-time thing.
Well, that happened to me once. I think I was talking to Megan. Was I talking to you when I took a whole pill instead of a half?
Yes.
Well, it could happen so
Okay,
easily.
wait
Just get
a minute. I
distracted,
wanna
right?
say
It's
this.
like,
I want to say this. So Karsuva calls me and she goes, "Hey Megan." And I go, "Hey what?" And she goes, "I have to show you something." And I went, "Okay." And she goes, "I'm gonna flip my camera around." I said, "Okay." So she flips her camera and she goes, "Do you see that window?" I said, "Yes." And she goes, "It's dark out there." And I said,
oh God.
and I said, yeah, it's dark out there." And she goes, "But it's not dark where you live," I think is what she was trying to say.
Oh
And
my
I said,
God.
"Yes, that's very true." And then she goes, "And it wasn't that way a minute ago. It just decided to it just went black. I don't know why." And I went, "Because it's nighttime." And she goes,
Oh my god.
"Oh, yeah, that could be." And I was like, "Oh my God."
That was the whole pill instead of a half a pill.
How did it happen? Because like for me, it was like, wait, did I just? I don't think I took my afternoon pill. Like I should take my afternoon pill, and then I took it. And like 10 minutes later, I'm like, "Oh, wait, I need to take my afternoon pill. I don't think I took it." It's like,
Oh,
fuck me.
I've done
I
that.
have to
I've done
I
that
have
with
to
my.
get my
I've done that
fucking
with.
thing you put all the pills in and like you know
Yes.
what you're taking. It's like,
Monday,
well,
Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah.
yes, because
Well, that
I'm
was the
not
day
used
that
to just
I almost sent. That was the day that Kursuma almost went to the hospital because she was so stressed out.
Oh, my anxiety was so bad. Yeah, really bad
because
anxiety.
you were worried about it.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
No, something had happened, and she
I just
she
got all
got
worked up.
she got all worked
Oh.
up, and I was
I
not
took a whole
there.
pill instead of a half.
And so she goes, I'm just gonna take a tranquilizer. And she took a tranquilizer. So she calls me and she goes, "I'm going to the hospital." So then she's sitting in the hospital. She's sitting in the living or in the parking lot, and she's like falling out of her chair in her car. I'm like,
Oh my
"Don't
God.
open your car." I'm like, "Don't open your car door and call someone to come get you." She goes,
Oh.
I can get home." So then she goes, "But I'm gonna go get." She was stoned when she goes, "But I have to get French fries."
I need food. Yeah.
Food. Yes. It says I'm backstage. Can you hear me? No, I cannot hear you, Art.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can't hear Art.
Art, come back to the front.
She's in the front,
She's
Okay.
in the front.
but she's trying to talk and apparently can't hear or can't talk. I
Did I
don't know.
mute her? Nope, she's not muted.
Talk to us, Art. I don't hear her. Go out and come
Oh, yeah.
back
I don't
in.
either. Yeah, go out and come back in.
We're all
Yeah.
sitting in my camera right now.
Is that one of the pictures that you took?
Yeah,
Did you do
That-
the
Beautiful.
polar bear jump this year, Megs?
I did, and it broke the internet.
She got in trouble.
Again?
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
I'm stuck in the rump. Art.
I jumped in.
You're
I jumped in,
hilarious.
because it was one of those days where I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Like,
Yeah.
it was like I was not feeling great. My head was going 100 miles an hour. Like my anxiety was going through the roof. It was just one of those days, and I was happened to be at this house, and I went, I'm gonna go jump in the lake. So I jumped in the lake. Well, it was the same day I changed my medication and everything. So of course it got like taken out of context, and they're like, "Do you know how dangerous that is? You can give a heart attack and everything else." I'm like, okay, first of all, it is good for your body to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
it's super good.
yeah, and second, it resets. Like do you know how many times in my life I can tell you at least 3 times in the last couple of years where I've jumped into a lake fully clothed because that are cold lakes that when
A safe way, yes.
yes, a safe way. And I've done it and I'm a great swimmer and everything else. I will tell you, when I jumped into this lake, I dove in, which was not the smartest move. Jumping would have been
So
smarter.
it wasn't safe.
Well, no, I was safe. I was safe. I dove in and
Okay.
I dove off a dock and I was like, but I didn't think about swimming backwards. Like
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
like, and I was on a dock. So of course I'm like, and it was like, and I told my mom and everything else. And like, my mom has told me like many times that I should go swimming every single morning when it's summertime. It resets your body. It really truly does. It resets your body and it makes you calm and everything else. It's wonderful for ADD and ADHD. So I told my mom about it and everything else. And I didn't find this out till later. The whole entire town of like my area did the polar bear plunge on the 15th. I did on the 14th. So like
Art is lost in space.
Good
Can you kick her?
girl.
and
Can you
so
kick Art?
Pigs in space.
Official.
everybody got so angry at me because I jumped in the lake. I'm like, you guys, this is what normal people do. Like they jump in lakes. It's called the polar bear plunge. And I will say my biggest fear, and it's not really a fear, it's more of um a shock factor, I'll say, is cold lakes. Like I have a like when I go to jump off a like when I go like jumping or do something like that and jumping into the water, the cold water is what scares me the most. Not the scare. It's not the height of the water. It's the cold water because I've jumped into so many cold lakes and they are so freaking cold. Like they stop you from breathing. Like
Mhm.
like
Mm.
and so when I say when people go, well, she jumped in lake. I jumped into lake. And when I dove out about 10 feet, like underwater, kind of like how you always do. And I went, and so I turned around. I turned around. It was fine, but I came back up and I went. I remember looking at the 5 feet that I had to swim back, and I went, oh, I didn't think about that. like I went,
Oh,
oh,
Megan,
that's cold. That's
Meg,
cold.
Megan,
Can we? Yeah.
can you
Art.
kick Art? Kick Art so she can come back.
She can
She's
come
like
back up.
stuck. She's stuck.
Because she might not come back up if we don't do this very quickly.
Yes, she's
She
stuck.
might run away. She's stuck in space,
Piggies in
cyberspace.
space. Yep.
Yeah, I used
All
to
right,
love
I
that
kicked
on
her.
The Muppet Show. That was my favorite one. Oh, FYI, it rejuvenates the skin. It's good for the brain and it resets your system if you have anxiety and that kind of shit. Like they recommend to have a cold shower every now and like I think it's once a week for like 5 seconds after you've showered. It literally does something to your immune system. It's true.
I gotta
Megan.
try that. I gotta try that.
It's true. I don't do it. I really should do it,
I don't
but
do it, but hey,
I
you
feel
can try it.
inspired now. Yeah. So, but I have read on it, and it's a thing. It is a thing
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Me too.
Mhm.
I
Now,
have
I
too.
I didn't think this through. I need mittens to take this can out.
Don't use your
Okay.
bare hands.
No.
I
But
kicked
yeah,
her,
no.
and if she has a problem,
Good.
let me know. No,
So then she can
and
come
so
back
I
up.
jumped off. And of course it like shook the internet and so Miss G recently sent my dad me jumping in the water at Lake Tahoe
Mhm. Mhm.
video, and then and thought that was bad. And my dad said, "Did you do the polar bear plunge?" And I went, "Yeah." And he goes, "Did you like it?" I was like, "It was cold." So that didn't get a reaction at all. And my dad goes, "Did you know about this?" And my mom goes, "Yep, I knew she did it." So
I'm
therefore,
telling your daddy.
yeah. And then the other thing was the Michael Myers video. So I was trying to make a point. I was not suicidal. I was not anything.
Mhm.
And they sent
Mhm.
that to my father. So that's been the
That's not
two.
cool.
Yeah. Like why bring in my dad to the
Yeah,
situation?
like you're a grown woman. That's stupid.
Art's
Yeah.
in the back again.
Okay.
Art, I
Yay.
think it's Art. She said she's my husband.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Help! Oh, thank God. Jeez, that was rough.
Oh, welcome back.
Now.
Well, I
Thank
Art,
you,
just,
you have
Blaze.
more
Yes, those are
problems.
my 3
Art
girls.
has more problems staying on a panel. She falls off a panel every single time and she gets stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh, Art,
guess.
did you ever get taken care of that headless rabbit?
Oh, yes.
FYI, these nachos are really good, you guys. So you're welcome.
Yum.
Mhm.
Art had a headless rabbit
On my
What?
doorstep.
What?
on her
What the
doorstep. Her
fuck?
kitty,
A
her
dog?
kitty, her kitty brought her a friend.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Yep. Or not a
My
friend,
cat,
but a
my cat used to
gift.
bring me mice, but like, not
My cat
like
used to bring
headless
me chipmunks.
rabbits.
Yeah. Our
Chipmunks.
headless rabbits.
I had to put up
I get
caution tape.
chipmunks.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Yep. And then we were quiet.
Yeah, so Art, tell us
I'm still
tell us
crunching.
your story.
Do I have
Okay, wait.
another?
Can I just back up real quick? So, Art, when you saw this headless rabbit, right? Was it really a headless? Like, did you see a
Dude,
headless rabbit, or did you think you saw
Oh,
a headless
hold on.
rabbit?
it had no head.
I'm
Was it a
just need
figment?
to check.
Figment
Okay.
of your imagination.
The stuff that goes beyond the head was coming out of the body.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I was on the phone
Let
with
me
you
get
when that
another
happened.
nacho.
Yeah.
Nothing faces me.
That's the NATO diet.
Yeah.
NATO.
It's actually not too bad. Like the pepperonis don't count, the cheese don't count because they're all zero carbs. And the only thing that really counts is like the maybe 4 tablespoons of salsa, which is like 4 net carbs, and then 36 chips, 36 nacho chips, if you count them out,
Oh my God.
are exactly 27 net carbs. So you can stay under the 30, under the 50. It's fine. But like I didn't count them. I just threw a bunch of them on the pan. I'm not there yet. It's only day 2, guys. Give me a break.
Blaze, son and I are going to the state line and we stop and gamble this week. Ooh, fun.
Fun.
State
What do you
line.
play? Do you play blackjack, roulette? What's your poison?
What's your poison?
I'm crunching. I'm sorry. I'll be back.
Mine is craps. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but I play craps.
Art, are you talking with your headsets on?
Yeah,
Oh
because we
my
can't hear you.
Are they on the wrong ear?
Yes, Kursuma.
I knew it.
Is
Wait,
that
Kursuma,
better?
did you say? Yes, that's perfect.
Kursuma.
Yes.
Kursuma. Now that Kursuma's happy.
Oh my God.
So
Oh,
Kursuma,
no.
you said that your favorite game at the casino was craps?
No, that would be Art.
Oh, just checking since you like
Art
poop so
said
much.
crap. No. No, no craps for me.
Kursuma plays Russian roulette.
Well,
like-
shit. Okay, I'll stop. I swear to God, I'll stop.
She's lying. She ain't stopping.
Oh my
Foxy,
Lord.
you play baccarat.
Baccarat? Is that food?
Baccarat.
Is that
What
food?
is that?
Baklava? Is that a food?
Yes.
Baklava?
It's a dessert.
It's a dessert. Apparently you play with your dessert.
Play with your mean
food.
backgammon? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Hmm.
Yeah. Baklavak or whatever the hell you call it.
Carrie was playing yesterday. She was gambling. She was doing something on Russian roulette or roulette.
No,
Okay.
Russian roulette.
Well, that's what they call it. Russian roulette when you take that gum. No, wait.
I know. That's
You're
what
right.
it
That's
was.
not right. That's not right.
I know.
That's not. That is not right. Nope. Mm-mm.
Where did Art go
Nope.
this time?
What? She fell off again? She's
I give
laughing
up
too
with
hard. She'll be
panels.
back.
No, she just dropped herself.
She just
Baccarat.
she just dropped, and rolled. My
Jump
game,
up, pass. No, I don't do that.
since you're asking, sure, I'll tell you. My game is
So what do you say, Fox?
no, but I like poker. That's my game. I'm good poker player. Mhm.
I don't gamble.
I don't anymore.
No, not I. I don't. I'm boring. I don't gamble. I don't smoke. I don't drink. What the fuck good am I? Strip poker.
Oh, wow. Well,
Well, Art. Okay then. Is that before or after the gas?
yeah, exactly.
Yes, baklava. That's what baklava.
Baklava?
Baklava.
It's a dessert. It's a
Baklava.
dessert, dudes. Oh my God. Listen here, my guy. It's a dessert.
You don't gamble. What the heck does eating fertilizer? That's gamble.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't gamble. Eating fertilizer is a gamble. Yes.
Oh, my husband hasn't even seen me naked in the last 5 years. Me either, Blaze. My husband has not seen me naked. Nope.
Nope, that wouldn't fly with me. Uh-uh.
I went back last night. Lady and Meg lost it all. Oh, Lord.
Oh no, I didn't do anything.
Mine doesn't get to see anything in the winter.
I'm a friend. Hold on.
No, you're not letting no
No.
friends up.
Nope. Whoever you are came up a minute ago and said I like Barbies. So sorry, you are banned from the studio. Have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I've got more important people up.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. I banned her. I'm like, nope, not playing that game again.
Who's eating Bobcat?
Maybe it was Mr. Sock.
Oh, Baccarat.
We have not
Oh,
had Mr.
Lord.
Sock in a while.
Were you on with that one, Foxy, with Mr. Sock?
Oh, yes.
I did. I picked him.
Wow.
And that girl, that started stripping.
What? I missed
She
that
came up
one.
on panel. She started taking her clothes off.
Oh my gosh. I missed that. Wow. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was his cousin, Mr. Booty.
Mr. Booty.
Oh man. That was me. Oh, that was Art, she says. That was her stripping. Oh. Yes, can you all see my 3 beautiful baby girls? Those are my grandbabies. My 3 grands.
Avatar?
Yeah.
Oh,
Three
she's so
grands.
cute. They're so cute. I'm sorry, but Crazy Mama has hands down the best, cutest, like, ever.
Oh my god,
Ever.
her eyes. Yep.
Ever her eyes. Oh,
Yes.
God.
Yep.
Jelly.
And that dark
she's gonna be a
hair.
knockout when she's
Yeah.
older. And she's so
Mhm.
cute. And she's wild and awesome, just like Crazy Mama.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Mama's not wild. I don't know what you're talking about.
Art, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Oh my God.
She cracks me up.
Crazy Mama said that was the Hawaii friend. Yes, she lived in Hawaii. Girl, your memory is on point.
Oh, was that what was her name?
That one from Hawaii.
Little chick, so, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
chicken something, chicky. Oh yes, exactly. Her.
Yeah.
She was nice, like, but it was just,
Oh, yeah,
it was
she was
just
nice.
odd. I'm like,
She was
what's happening?
She was having a fun evening.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'll go and mute. I'm muting them.
No, okay.
I didn't hear how you not watching chat because I'm emptying a dishwasher and I'm working.
No, you're good. Okay, Blaze, it was so nice seeing you or chatting with you. Make sure you come back.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Come back again, y'all. Now you hear?
Y'all
What
come
was that
back
from
now.
Beverly
You hear?
Hillbillies? Come back again now, y'all hear?
Oh yeah, no, not my admirer. Yeah. Y'all come back
Did
now.
anybody in chat love the Beverly Hillbillies? I know
I
did.
love the Beverly Hillbillies.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you a story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family
Kept his
fed.
family fed.
And then one day,
Dave,
sitting at some
where's some
food, and up
food?
through the ground come a bubbling
Bumbling
crude.
crude. Oil, that
Oil, that
is.
is. Black gold.
Black gold.
Tick. Well, the next thing
My
you know,
God.
Jed's a millionaire. The next Jed, move away from there.
Right there.
He said,
Yeah.
California is the place you ought to be.
Place you
So
oughta
they loaded up
be.
the truck and they moved to Beverly.
Beverly. Wow, Christina, you and I were super neglected, huh?
I know, right? It's pretty sad.
I think we were. I'm so sure of it. I know a lot of theme songs too,
I know.
but I don't know them all fully. So like that's hands down like impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mhm. Do you know the one for you take the good, you take the bad, then you have the facts of life.
The facts of life.
Mhm.
Oh, I remember that now. Yeah. Crazy's granny.
Oh my God, from Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah. She's on the granny in the rocking chair in the back of the pickup. That's my
With the
life goal.
shotgun. Hello.
Yep. I'm Joe. There's no Joe.
I loved Granny. She was my favorite. She was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Woody, my
Good old days.
shotgun. Woody.
Did anybody watch Silver Spoons?
I love Silver Spoon.
I loved him. He was so cute. Hmm.
I watched the Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster, that was me. I was Punky Brewster. I really identify. I'm going to identify as Punky Brewster from going forward in life.
Man, I'm old. I remember
loved
watching
her.
Grape Ape. I watched Grape Ape.
Does anybody in chat know her the girl that lives down? This is a trick. Now this is a test question, so don't answer, Karsana, for
Okay.
them. But if anybody in chat knows the name of the girl that lived below or above, I can't remember which, Punky Brewster in the apartment.
Thinking.
Anybody get it?
No, Art, I
No,
can see
no.
them calling you Punky.
People called me Punky Brewster, and they also called me Laura Ingalls from Little House of Prairie, because my mother always put my hair in braids.
Yes.
Oh.
Reba. Art says it was Reba.
I'm trying to think. Who was it? It
But
was.
I also loved Pippi Longstockings. Oh my
yes.
God.
I was Pippi Longstocking for Halloween.
Anyways, the name of the girl that lived, the neighbor, her best friend, was Sherry.
Sherry.
Mhm.
Oh, Sherry. All alone.
Okay, next trivia. Okay, what about Three's Company?
Loved it.
Loved it. Art's like, hated it. No, I'm just kidding. Just to be bad.
How about the Bionic
Okay,
Man?
does anybody know the name of the first landlord?
Mr. Roper? No? Was there a different one?
Ding, 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 ding. Mr. Roper, yes.
Oh, okay. Was there a second one?
Yeah. But it
Mm.
was still Mr. Roper.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna just replace the actor. That's a trick
what was
question.
it? Was it Bewitched? Wasn't it Bewitched when they replaced
Yep.
Darren? It's like, you can't
Yep.
do that.
They
You
did,
know,
and it made it
when
worse.
they replace people, when you have a show and it's
Mhm.
like you're used to seeing that person, it it's like you have a for me
A
it's like
connection with
that
the
show.
character. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you like the way they talk, the way they act, the way they the way they look or whatever. You can't change a main character and
No.
expect for the show not to have some fallback. Like you can't do it. Like I
Mhm.
always hate when they go, well, we're just changing. Like they did it on my house, my show recently with the girl. There was she had 3 kids and she's the housewife or whatever, and she causes all this trouble or whatever, and they changed the girl and the main girl in it, and they went to a blonde from a brunette, and that she was older and everything else, and I'm like, now it doesn't even seem like it's the same show. Like I can't watch it, and it's like it's a show that I think is funny. It's a slapstick comedy show and everything else, and it's great. But they change the actor. Once you change the actor, I'm done. I like
Didn't they
too
do
hard.
that with not the Partridge Family? Who's the other family? The Sixth. There's a story.
Oh yeah,
The Brady Bunch.
the Brady
Didn't they
Bunch.
replace
Brady Bunch. Yeah, I think they did.
what's her face? Not Marsha.
Marsha.
Mhm.
Uh,
No, it was
was it
Marsha. It was Marsha. No, it was the wife. The wife. It was the wife.
No, I thought it was the other
It is-
daughter. Maybe not. I don't
Oh
remember.
wait, maybe it was the housekeeper. No, that was no, that
It
was
was
the
Alice.
Dawsons.
No, Alice.
no, it was they changed Cindy. They changed
Kiss
Cindy.
my grits.
Yes, Cindy.
Cindy, that's who it was.
Yeah.
They
Which one
changed
is
it. They
which one
changed
is Kiss
Cindy
My Grits?
from the little girl in curls and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's like once you change a perspective, like a channel, or once you change a show it's got normal everyday
It
people
is
on it,
enough.
change
Yes.
it to something different.
Remix.
Brady Bunch.
Sorry, guys. I just heard something in the background. That made me laugh.
The
Sorry.
plane. Yes, Sanford and
Oh, I
Son.
loved that show. I
I
loved that
know.
show.
You got little. What was his name? Tattoo? No, not
Tattoo,
tattoo.
tattoo. Yes, it
What
was.
was it? Was it
It
tattoo?
was. Yes. Ding, ding, ding.
Gilligan's Island.
It is enough. MJ, Maxie. Okay, now I can see chat now.
Yes.
Okay, just spared you guys that big belch.
Oh,
Thank
ladies pissed off with their Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Wi-Fi
Lord.
issues.
The Sullivans. I don't
Free
remember
breath
this. Wait,
mint, says Kirsten.
I don't remember what? Free breath mints? What?
Granny Crochet says bloody landlords covering lawns with hailstones like they own the place.
Oh, God.
Exactly. Oh, dear Lord. I know, I'm trying to think of some. God, that was a long time ago for me, though. I remember Lassie.
I loved Lassie.
I
The
used to
Littlest
cry.
Hobo. Did you guys get The Littlest Hobo?
The what?
The Littlest Hobo? Maybe that's just Canadian.
The Littlest
dog.
Hobo? No.
No, it's
Yeah.
the little tugboat.
No, not the tugboat. Actually, do you know that tugboat is based out of Halifax? That whole story? The tugboat? Yeah, it is. I know the guy that just sold the boat. I think it sold it to Germany or somewhere. But,
Art Lassie was never in color.
Yeah, Lassie was never.
Lassie was in color. Yes, it was at the very end of the season. There was like
Oh, really?
a few episodes. Yeah, there was a few episodes where it was
Oh.
in color.
Well, then why are you laughing, Art?
All
Who
the
remembers
puffs.
HR Puffin stuff?
I've
I
heard of it.
kind of do, but it's like the Marshmallow Man, right?
The
Or Yeller.
Marshmallow?
The Marshmallow Man.
He had Timmy and his magical flute. That's
No,
so
God,
wrong. We
what?
can't have him anymore.
No.
No,
Thank
Timmy.
you.
Yeah.
Lady says she'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
She slid
Okay.
out of her chair too. Art says, I
I invented
invented color
color.
vision. That's how I made my money. Okay. Art, come back up. I'll stop talking.
Yeah, all right, come back up.
What is Land of the Lost? I remember that Land of the Lost.
Yeah, that was the dinosaur one.
Yes. Yeah.
I
That
love
was
that
black
one.
and white.
Mhm.
Either that or I just had a black and white TV. Maybe I didn't have a color TV at the time. Everything was
I
black
think it was
and
no, I think it was color. Everything was black and white because you had a black and white
TV.
Oh God, stop.
We couldn't afford a color TV, so everything was black and white for me. Oh my
You're
God.
funny.
My son, when he was younger, once he looks at me, he's like, Mom, did you have color when you were little? I'm like, did I have color? Well, yeah. He said, did you have color? Because everything's in black and white, those old shows, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, honey, I had color when I was little. He
Well,
thought everything
I
was
don't know
black
if you
and white.
black and white.
Like even
Oh,
everybody
God.
walking around. Yeah. It runs in the family. Yes, I know.
I watched this I got lost on TikTok the other night.
Uh-oh.
And then 3 hours went by and I had no like recollection of how. But anyhow, I was watching this one channel and this guy he has this whole skit with his daughter. It's super cute. I know it's scripted, but I mean, not many people probably can tell, but I can. But anyway, I could. Okay. So what happened was the whole thing was like he would go into the room and he would say something hilarious from the 80s and the daughter would like pretend like she didn't know what the hell he was talking about, right? Just to show the difference. And so he walks in, one of them is like, oh my God, whatever her name was. We'll use Larissa. We'll use Larissa's name for the character because I
Okay.
can't remember what her.
Yep.
It's like, oh my God, Larissa, why did you tape over my Hawaii 5-0? And she's like, wait, what? He's like, why did you tape over my Hawaii 5-0? Now I can't watch my favorite show. She's like, what do you mean watch your favorite show? I didn't tape anything. What? I'm confused. She's like, tape? No, I didn't tape anything. And he's like, no, the VHS tape. And she's like, VHS? I don't know what you're talking about, Dad. Like, you're kind of scaring me.
Oh my God.
And then he's like, it's fine. We'll just go down to Blockbuster and get another blank VHS tape and we'll just wait and tape it tonight. And she's like, wait, Blockbuster?
what are we taping? I don't understand. It was so funny. I was like dead. And then the next one was
That
like,
is
Larissa,
hilarious.
get off the internet. Get off the internet. I need to use the phone. And she's like, what do you mean? I have my own internet. And he's like, no, but you need to get off the internet because I need to use the phone. And she's
Oh
like,
my God.
what do you mean you need to use your phone? Your phone's right there. And he's like,
Oh,
no, I can't call anybody because you're on the internet. And she's like,
oh,
what
that's
are you talking about? It was so funny
funny.
because you remember back, and maybe you guys might be a
Yeah.
little bit younger than me. I don't know, but it
No,
was
I'm older
dial
than
up.
you. I'm
Yeah,
older than you.
dial up, right?
Yeah.
And so you had to
Yep.
literally,
Yep.
yes, I completely
Mm.
forgot about it. I was dying laughing. It was so funny.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
There's a whole bunch of them like that, but yeah, I miss
Well, my
Blockbuster days
granddaughter,
too.
yeah, my
They were
granddaughter.
great date nights because you could go and like look at the tapes and kind of
Yes.
wander around with the guy you liked, and it
Yep.
was like,
Just don't go in the back room.
No,
There's
I
that
know,
special back room. Yeah.
gross.
Oh, no, my
I'm really
granddaughter
showing
was,
my
she wanted to
age.
watch a show and
Mhm.
it was on a VHS tape and she wanted to watch it and she couldn't figure out how to open it up. And then when she did open up the case, she's looking at it. She's trying to figure out how, because back then it was, you watch it on DVD, right?
Mhm.
Or CD, whatever you want to call it. And she's trying to open up this VHS cassette to get the little CD out of there. She was
Oh my
mad.
god, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Loveline
Yep.
radio station.
I bet you nobody. Listen. You probably remember A-Track too, don't you? You remember
Oh gosh,
A-Track?
yeah. Yes,
That was
absolutely.
before cassette tapes came out. Oh my god,
Yep.
I feel so old now. Of course, I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
like a teenager back then. I was just a child, but still, I remember it.
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Be kind, please rewind. Exactly.
Yes, be kind, please. And like it was great. You'd get there and you'd wander around, and you go to try to find the movie you're so excited you want to watch. Like they're all
Mm-hmm.
rented, and then you
Yep.
like wander around the drop off boxes it's coming in before
Yep.
you leave. Do you remember doing that?
Yes.
I used to do that. I'm like, do you know if like there any of them being returned tonight? Like, I
Uh-huh.
always ask that question.
Yep.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
those are good times, eh? Eh?
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
No kidding, eh?
You're from Canada, eh?
I know, but you're from the cheese state,
Yeah,
so kind
eh?
of close.
Right, eh?
It is kind of close, though.
I know. So it is, it is.
Is it true you guys have that like, that cheese like thing where you carve cheese like into statues and stuff, like butter? Like that one state does butter. Do you
I'm
ever-
sure, I don't know, we do it in ice. We do ice sculpture.
You do ice sculptures? Well, isn't that funny? So do we. Oh, Christina,
I don't
are
know,
you
they
my
might do
neighbor
cheese.
secretly? Like what?
I don't know if they do cheese or not. I'm sure there's somebody that does somewhere around here. I don't know. Cheese fest. Yeah, there are a few cheese fests around. But we have the best cheese curds. I'm telling you, they are the best.
All right, come back up. I want to hear more stories. I want story time with Art.
I know, she's so good at it.
Story time with Addicted to Art and Crime. That was pretty good radio voice, huh? Like a
That was
sexy
very
radio voice.
good.
Yeah, I was going for that like late night 70s vibe.
He did a great job.
Thank you.
Who is it? There's a guy, what is his name? Recovery Addict. He does like court shows and stuff. He's got the perfect radio voice. My dad used to be a DJ and he had one of those voices. But yeah.
Do you ever have you ever got really used to somebody's radio voice and then when you see their
Yep. Uh-oh. I lost Foxy. I'm all alone. Hello?
I'm right here.
Hello.
we are looking for.
Is there anybody out there?
No, I like when you get used to hearing your voice.
Hello
like,
from the other side. Well, the hello song, there's got to be more.
Hello, Weekend 89. No.
Yeah. Come on, Art. Come back, Art. Come back.
Oh my gosh.
All right, get your butt up here.
Just nod if you can hear me.
Nod. Just nod.
The
Just
face
nod.
doesn't match the voice. No, it does not.
No, it's like when you had like when I've heard of the radio station that I watch every morning, and then I saw the girl, like I went to a craft fair, they were there or whatever, like, you know, and I was like, oh my God, like now that I know what
It's
she looks like,
it's
it changed.
disappointing. It's very
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
disappointing.
weird. No, it's
Yeah.
just weird though. It's like
Mhm.
awkward. Like,
Well,
oh.
it's like it's like when you have a book read to you and you like, like when you have a narrative, like a narrator that like does something,
Mhm.
or even like in cartoons, you know, like when they have the
Yes.
voiceovers, and it's like
Mhm.
you think you think you know that voice, like, but and you go, oh, like now it's, you know, you look, like you listen to it and you go, oh, that's Rosie O'Donnell. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
you go,
Yeah, the
oh,
best example of that though, Megs, is Bart Simpson. I had no idea a female did his voice. And she did like Lisa and a bunch of
yeah,
people on The Simpsons.
yeah. Well, you're exactly right. As soon as as soon as you get used to you have a picture of that person in your head. Like
Yeah.
it's like if you're reading a book in your own head, like when I'm reading my own book and I'm like, you know, I have the book and you make your own names or you make your own like you have your own way of making it your own, you know, like in your own head.
Mhm.
And then you go and then you go and listen to someone else, or like you hear someone else say it, you go, that's not how it was. Like a movie. That's like when the movie comes out
Yeah.
and they have it and you go, that's not how it sounded in my head. You know, like you have a way of
Yes.
That
like
could be
making.
kind of like online dating though too.
Absolutely.
You just don't look like what you
Picture.
text. You know, you don't look at all like your texts. No.
Well, and like voices, it's like it's weird. Like if you talk to someone or you see someone and then you think that they have a different, yeah, like one, like for men you think they're gonna have like a manly deep voice, and then they have
Mhm.
like a not so manly deep voice. You go, that's not like what I thought was gonna come out of your mouth. You know,
Yep.
like it's not
Mhm.
nothing against them. It's just like, oh, like
Mhm.
I thought you were gonna sound like this, or like you said, online dating, where they say that they say they're 5'4", and you go, okay, they're 5'4", and you think and then you see them and you go, oh, you really are 5'3", like you gave yourself an extra inch, like all of a sudden you go, oh, I wonder if
Mhm.
that, like, you know, I wonder if that's how guys feel. Like for girls, you know, I'm 5'6", I'm 5'7" on a good day, and then they see you and go, "No, you're 5'6", and you go, "Yeah, I said on a good day," you know, like,
Yeah.
like I think that you have a certain persona of how someone's gonna sound, and that's how, like, especially on YouTube, like you have
Mhm.
because we all hide behind, well, not all of us, but we, you know,
Right.
no one really goes out and shows their face anymore. Like I've seen a lot of people, they only do it when they have to, like Foxy does it because she does readings,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
when you're not, you're just doing it. But if you have someone that you've like listened to, like Queen Bee, like I don't, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know what she looks like. I never
I
want to
thought
know.
that too, Megan. I was like, I wonder what she looks like.
Mhm.
I've always wondered what she looks like, and then I sit there and I go, I don't really
Carrie.
want to know. Like I have her in my head of how I feel like she looks and
Mhm.
how she acts, and it's like I don't like if I saw her and I go, oh, that's that's not that's wow, that's not what I
Mhm.
expect. Like it could go either way. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
she could be a model from, you know, from 90210 from 20 years ago, and I would never know the difference. You know what I mean?
Yes, her
Or
mugshot is out there. Yep. Not
yeah,
at all what you'd think she looks like.
yeah. I mean, I've seen. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather not know. Like
Right.
in certain aspects, I go, I'd rather not know. I'd rather have my image of what she looks like stay my image
Mhm.
of what she looks like. You know, if someone else, like someone all of a sudden goes, it's like Morbid. If Morbid all of a sudden was like, I'm going to show you what I look like. I'm used to him looking like a skeleton. Like
You're a fucking skeleton, man.
yeah, don't change. Don't become a person. You're a skeleton. I
Get
much
off.
prefer you as a skeleton. And like again, I can. And he goes, I'm Asian, and I'm like, you're Asian. That's not what I thought you were ever gonna say one
Right.
day. Like
Yeah.
I did not. And he goes, and he's like, and I don't, and I like he was during the breakup when everything was coming out and everything else, and they were saying, you know, stuff and everything
Wait,
else. It's like,
Morbid's Asian?
Mhm.
yeah,
He's, I don't know if
What?
yeah, I'm not sure which nationality, but yeah.
he's Asian or Filipino or something like that.
Yeah.
And and like it changed my perspective of what I think he looks like. You know, like you know, it's just you feel
You're
like
yourself as Bones. Carrie.
Yeah, stay true to yourself as bones. That's what I said. Yes, I did. Stay true to yourself as a skeleton. Like, I don't want to know what you look like.
Yeah.
Like, it's like when it's like a radio. It is like the radio voice. If you have a radio voice, like TF,
Mhm.
like TF has a radio voice. And like when I first met him, I went, that's not at all what I would have thought you would have looked like. Like it's the same thing with Killshot. And I found out what like his voice and his body don't look like at all the same.
His voice
I go,
in his body.
No, I know.
And I go, oh, okay. It's not a negative towards him. It has nothing to do with that at all.
Mhm. No, it's just a different persona. Yeah.
Like I said, it's like reading the book in your head and you're like, oh yeah, I know what that is. I know what that, I know what you're going to look like. And then you see someone and you go, that's not at all what I thought you looked like.
Mm-hmm.
And it is like dating apps. You're absolutely
So it
right.
is inquisitive. It's so calming. Absolutely. Larissa thought I was a man. Yes, I do believe Larissa thought that Art was a man.
Yeah. Well, everybody.
Wait, what?
It's like Rando. It's like Rando when she came in here that one time. For like the last 18 months, I thought Rando was a male. So all of a sudden she goes and she puts her picture, a female picture on her thing. And I went, Rando, you're a woman? And she's like, yes, I didn't know. I was like, wow.
Mhm.
Like, even if it's not true, but like even if it's true or not true, because I don't know which one you are now. I went, it changed. Like, I was like, all of a sudden I'm like, and she's like, you could still have a crush on me. I'm like, I don't think I had a crush on you, but if I did, you're right, it went away. Like,
I have a crush on Hello Weekend, but they gave me a damn ring and then disappeared.
Oh, he left you at the altar?
Yep.
Oh,
I
that
wasn't
sucks.
even at the altar. We didn't even get that far. I didn't even get to pick out a dress.
Is Rando the same as Rando Squirrel?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yep. Oh man.
Yep. Oh, you betcha. You betcha. I love that one.
My
Art.
Wi-Fi really hates me on panel. I'm so sorry you're having a hard time. Who is Game Over? Game
I
Over
don't know.
is Ken.
Is who?
Ken.
Who's Ken?
Game Over.
Barbie's husband?
Well, he's Barbie's
Boyfriend?
his Barbie's
No, I mean,
daughter.
who's Ken? And you're like, that guy's name. And I'm like, no, but who's the, never mind. Never mind. I can't even say the words. Hang on a second.
So Game Over is Ken.
Yeah.
And Game Over
Okay,
is
but who's Ken though?
Ken is Game Over, apparently.
Yeah, but who's Game Over? Game
Who's
Over is
Game Over?
Ken.
Is that charismatic thingy name or thingy?
Yeah.
Charismatic name? I can't even talk.
Yeah.
So it's Ken, charismatic, Game Over. Somebody.
Oh, where does he circulate?
Oh.
He's new. He's an old stripper.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
An old stripper. I don't even want to picture that.
Retired
Or-
strippers? What do they
He's a
do?
retired stripper. Yes. Because he can still go back to it, but he has too much anxiety, so he doesn't do. He's like, I can't do it anymore, and I'm like, he complains. I called him a big baby the other day, so he might be mad at me.
Hmm.
I called him a big baby because he was. I want to come.
Art.
I'm a private dancer, dancing for money. Any old dance will do. Art said that the job I died. I was like, I'm dead. She's like, I'm a private dance for love. Dancer for love. He's your private dancer, Megs. That's what Art said.
Oh no.
No.
What's even worse? He was on panel, and I had Ink on panel, and I had someone else on panel, which was like the first time they'd ever been on my panel. And I go,
Mhm.
and they all said, and I said, that's Ken. He's the ex-stripper. He's on top of you. And he goes, wow, that I didn't know was going to come out of your mouth. And I went,
It's like, wait, where? Should I look up or?
And I was like, well, and I was like, he goes, Mel, I've never been quite introduced quite like that. Like I'm the old stripper that's on top of you. Now you could go either way. You could really enjoy that, or someone could hate that. One of the two. And I went, well, I didn't mean to make it sound like that. And they went, well, you did. And I was like, oh, well, welcome to my panel.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Brady Bunch thing, you know?
You betcha.
Yeah. Yep. Or Hollywood Squares. Could be Hollywood Squares too.
I used to love that show. I used to love Hollywood Squares.
Yep.
Hey, Foxy, I'm supposed to be Meg's sugar mama. Yes, Foxy, I realized this recently. And I was like, I've never thought about this. Why can't women have sugar mamas?
They can.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that until recently, and I went, I think I need one of those. I think I've been thinking I need a sugar daddy. I think I need a sugar mama. So then Carrie became
But wait, do you have to have sex with your sugar mamas, or what are they called, sugar daddies?
I don't know Ken, but I've seen him in his skivvies. Art.
Yeah.
Where's Skipper and all this?
Yes, he likes to show off his stripper body in his profile pictures.
Well, I could be a model in my profile picture too, but that's really not what I look like.
Again,
same.
yeah. Oh, there goes Carrie.
That's me from like 10 years ago. Straight up. I'm not going to lie about it. No filters, but 10 years ago. Like for real.
No, well, this is even more funny because Kursuma can get on my StreamYard and everything else. So I was on a panel the other day and I went, why do I have all these pictures of Kursuma on my back in my back chat? So I was Kursuma so I all of a sudden brought up Kursuma's like gorgeous pictures from when she was gorgeous anyway. We all know that.
No.
This was like 10 years ago. And so she was gorgeous because she was 10 years, it was like we all look 10 years ago. All of us are more gorgeous than
Yes, we are, and about 50 pounds lighter.
Yeah. And so I was flashing all of Kursuma's beautiful pictures. And I went, I was like, wow, Kursuma, like she is a hot mama. And then like she was redheaded, she was in a white dress. I'm like, wow. She was like out to kill. I was like, wow. And I was like, why? I was like, why do I have Kursuma all over here? And I went, oh, yeah. That happens, and then when I log in my Google, how I know is when I have not been looking something up and Kursuma has. I go, I didn't look these things up.
I know.
And I called Kursuma and I went, "You're on the wrong Google." And she goes, "What?"
Yeah, I know. Good thing I'm not looking up weird shit. We lost Foxy. Foxy fell down now too.
Thank you for the gifts. Who got him this time?
Harry, you're funny. Yeah, who got him? We can't see back here.
Do I need a sugar mama? Yeah, I need a sugar mama too. Like I need a sugar mama like yesterday. That like, I just call up and go, "Can I have money?"
I want to rock. Boom, bum, bada, bum.
Well, there she is.
There's Foxy.
I fell down and bumped my head. No, I had a call come in from my stepmom, and I just was texting her, telling her, I'm on a live on YouTube. I can't talk right now. And then I went back, and I was like, not on the live. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not on live anymore.
You fell down.
You fell down and went boom.
I did. I went boom.
Well, okay, ladies, it's been fun. I gotta go. I have to let my doggy out and get ready for the evening.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out.
I love it when you go underneath your desk and you hit your head.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
And you're like, ow! And I was like, poor Foxy.
I know. It was so like I saw stars for a second. It was I was like, boom. Colby got on the other end of the table and he's like, ah! And I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
I was like, please don't do that to me ever again. I was like, no, it was so bad. I was so embarrassed.
Yeah, but it was cute.
Damn.
Thank you.
Well, okay. You ladies have an awesome evening.
Okay, you too, Kursuma. I'll probably be going soon too. I'm just gonna hang out for a bit longer.
Sunflower got one. Jane Doe got one.
It's good to see you again.
Lady Twitch got one. And Twisted Sister got one. But Sunflower got one. Cool.
Everybody got wrenches?
No.
They got
Memberships?
gifts and memberships.
Nice. Wait, you can give out memberships now? That's awesome.
No, they gift them.
Oh, all right. Nice.
Yeah, I have crazy. I have Carrie that I have evil gifters. They like to send out gifts, so that pisses everybody off because if you and so that it's called evil gifting. They like to evil gift because then we go, do we know who got gifts
Oh,
or
I
just
don't
lurkers?
understand.
Just lurkers because usually it's just lurkers that like or haters that get gifts, and so
Oh.
you know they're watching.
Oh, wait, what? Really?
Well, if you don't have to be sub, but you have to recently watch the channel to
I
get a
said
gift.
catch a troll.
So they catch trolls that way. Yep.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
That's
we're
kind of
big
cool.
bully gifters. And so CNY came in recently and said, "Please stop doing that. I was just sitting here working, and I all of a sudden got a gift membership. I don't want one. I'm not trying to be rude to it." Well, you can't tell them not to gift. Like, I'm sorry you got one. Like, and she's like, "I don't want one. You can take it back." I'm like, "I can't take it back. It doesn't work that way." So
Oh.
everybody gets one.
So it's kind of like dirty deleting, but not.
Yeah, because then what I found out later, what I found out later is that they can, if it's a troll, then they can block the person. So
Oh.
and so if you gift, they can block the person so that they aren't that's so they do that. They go whack-a-moles because then they block people.
Whack-a-mole? Whack-a-troll.
Whack-a-troll. So
Whack-a-troll.
all of a sudden I'll go on my my StreamYard. I'm like, how are these people on here? I've never even blocked them, and I unblock them because I thought it was. I was like, is it my mistake? Well, then I find out this game that they play, and I went, oh, I had no idea. That makes more sense because I was like, these people have never been in my chat. I don't know who they are. Well, that's what they do. So it's find a troll and whack a troll.
Whack-a-troll. How interesting. You guys are diabolical.
Yes, we are. We have taken over, and they hate it. The haters hate it.
Megan Art said they should keep it so that they can see the members only stuff.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it is random. It's random, Carrie. You're right. But still. Whack-a-troll.
Yeah. So how did your cards? Did you learn your cards anymore? The ones you were still learning?
Yeah, so I went through them, and I think I pretty near have the gist of them, because so when I first bought them, I was like completely obsessed with them, and then when I started looking at all the pictures and I read the book, like I read part of the book, like the introductory, it said like they're different. They're not exact. Like, okay, so this is the deck that's not like the others, right? So
Yeah.
when you read these tarot, it's not the reversed of the meaning of the card. Like, okay, so sometimes when you'll see, like, say for example, the 10 of Cups, well, that means like marriage, happy family, blah blah blah. If it's in the reverse, so it's upside down, then it means like divorce, separation, could be, you know, whatever, moving away, whatever. So but these cards are different because it's the light self and then the shadow self. So it's like the unseen and the seen. So it's not read in the reverse. So the front might not be exactly as the back, right? It's not opposites. It's really interesting. Yeah, it's a lot, but yeah, I think I'm almost there because I love them. They're beautiful. Beautiful
Oh.
cards. They're called vice versa cards.
And
So
I was thinking one day, I was like, I should buy tarot cards and I should try to read my own thing. And I went, I wonder if you can read your own thing. And then I went, but like you said, it doesn't really, like, you could kind of make it be whatever you want, like it to be. Like if you're you could read the cards the right way, or you could read the cards in the way you want them to be read.
right,
You know?
like a bias, exactly.
Yeah. Like,
Mhm.
like if you're saying, like, if you're like, am I going to meet someone? And the next card says, yes, you're going to meet someone. That doesn't mean you're going to meet someone today. You know, like that might mean you're going to meet someone in like a decade. But but then in your mind, you're like, I'm going to meet somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, exactly. That's exactly it. Like I do the same thing when I'm looking on YouTube things, you know, when they have like the Gemini readings, like for your, you know, your horoscope, and I'll scroll through to the one that's like, oh, that's more like me. I don't want to learn that one, but like, so you're gonna go to where your subconscious wants you to go, right? Like, yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
like, well, you're like, you know, like if it says, oh, you're going to have it, you know, you're going to have a car accident next week. You're like, oh no, I'm not going to have a car accident. And then you have a car accident in like months from now. And you go,
well, maybe it didn't mean next week. It just meant that you like, you,
Right.
or it's just a fender bender, but you thought you're like, I'm gonna be dead. You know, like
Yeah.
you make it up in your head of what you think like you're doing, and then it doesn't always make sense.
No, it doesn't, but you might feel like it does in the moment, and then like that's like for my readings. I when I first started doing this, sometimes I'd be like, oh, maybe I'm really, really off, Then I'd get a message from that person that said, holy shit, like that stuff happened exactly. They said I had to go back and watch it 3 times because there was stuff that didn't even register to me at the time, but like rewatching it, I like can see where that is now. Like it makes more sense and it freaks me out. So I was like, okay. But sometimes I'm just like, I don't know, I forget who it was I read for on Saturday, but I was picking up on Chris and chat. I wasn't picking up on her. And sometimes that'll happen. Like I'll read for, and that's the problem with doing it, online with everybody in chat, because it's a mixed bag of energy, right? Like different vibration
I was
and
wondering
so
that, like, cause you like when I come in and or someone else comes in that your brain honestly, like when you're reading it, you're going, this isn't for her, this is for her, or this is for this person, but
yeah.
you have to stay with what you think it's about. That like Brandy, when you're like, I think this is for you, but it might not be for you because now I'm off.
Yes, exactly.
Now I'm
Exactly.
thinking like because I came in and you're like, I have Megan on my mind, like I don't have like
Exactly.
now I'm like I don't have Brandy on my mind because and it's like, do this cards mean for her or do they mean because like
Mhm.
if like if you like are talking to my brother, like if you're doing one of those things where you're doing a medium situation and my brother's the first and I come in and my brother's like, you all of a sudden a new one comes in and goes, I'm here, and you're like, who are you, like what are you doing here, like you wouldn't know, but you're like, and so you're like, who's this guy that's standing here yelling at me? And I would be like, that would be mine.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Crime and Crochet, is that for real? She says, the last reading I had predicted me meeting Mr. Hat, even got his name real right. Oh, that's cool. Was that somebody like in your area? Carrie says, I don't like reading my own, but can you do mine? Sure, Carrie, come on over. I'm on Saturday mornings. I usually start at like sometimes 10 a.m. my time, sometimes 12 my time. So like, for example, Meg's time right now is probably what, 6 something?
No, it's
5 something?
5:18.
Yeah, it's 5:18 and I'm 9:18. So there's a big difference there. So if you want to like just look up where you are and where I are, and then where I are, where I are, where I am, and then yeah, you can just figure that out. But a lot of people come in, and sometimes people, we have a small group, sometimes there's a big group, and normally I will like do a 3-card pull for new subs, and it's donation based. So like, and sometimes I'll just be drawn to energy, so I'll start, like Tess has me with a list, and then if I'm completely drawn to Megan, I'll be like, okay, Megan, you're up, and she's gone. I'm like, okay, who's next? Like, or something like that, right? So it's kind of, that's how I do it. But I find lately, like if I'm going by the list, I don't feel as accurate as if I'm drawn to somebody in chat. Like that's, so I try to do it that way. But then, it's like you want to get everybody in there, and sometimes people are waiting maybe 1 or 2 Saturdays in a row because I just, kind of was drawn to somebody else in that day, or so I try to get everybody in. I think one time I did a 6-hour-and-a-half live, and I'm like, wow, this is like Megan, except I'm awake. I was like, what? Yeah, it was a long live, but
Yeah, no, I haven't done my sleep lives in a long time, and every time I go to do one, I just think like it's not the same anymore. Like I used to have to do it for a reason. Now I'm just doing it because I'm bored. Like like if I'm having one of those days where I'm like I want it to turn off, I want to start tomorrow fresh. I don't want to do it live like when I used to have to do them because I was threatened or because there was something going on or because of, we were checking every like 2 minutes on YouTube and everything else. So I was like, oh, I'll just stay live because I'm here. Now I try
yes,
to
crazy
sit there.
mama. Sorry, just let her know. She's asking me if it's 9:30 p.m. Sunday night. I said yes. Well, it's 9:20, but yes.
It's 5:20. Yeah, my time.
Yeah, 5:20 your time. Okay, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
And I forgot what I was saying.
Me too. Sorry, squirrels.
Oh, by all my life. I was like, by all my
Oh
life.
yeah.
I just don't think that they're not as much fun anymore. You know, like I get to
Yeah.
and I think I'm getting older. I turned 45 and I'm like, I'm older now. I swear my body is like changing. Like I was standing in my kitchen the other day and I called my mom and I went, Mom, my like the way I was like standing in my kitchen reminded me of my mother. I went, oh my God, I am my mother.
Oh,
Like,
yes. Don't you hate when
like,
that happens? Like
yes,
you spend your whole life avoiding one parent and then you look up and you're the other one. It's like covert
yes.
adoption of personality traits. It's crazy.
Well, and I go and I'm like, I hope to God, I'm like, my mother is 3 times me, but she's calmed down in her life. I'm like, when does that
Mhm.
happen? Like, when does that become not an issue? Like, when does it become
Mhm.
normal? And I'm like, I wish that it would just become normal now.
Mm. Well, I mean, what's normal anyway? You know what I mean? Like
Normal's
who
overrated.
defines what normal is? Like I think
No.
that's so stupid because there's I think that word stems from the norms of society. So like what's, popularly what's trending in a sense, like for what's accepted and unacceptable, right? Behavior in society. And I just feel like it's so different now than when that term was created because I am the furthest thing from normal there is. And besides, Megan, who wants to hang around with boring people?
Oh yeah, I
Normal people
agree.
are boring. I'm just saying. Like but
I
I know,
agree.
I think we do slow down though when we're getting older because there's a certain point in time where you're just like, wow, like why does it take me 10 minutes to stretch to get out of bed all of a sudden? Like I don't like this, or
Crime and Crochet wanted it was yes, it was a local and I had it taped, was absolutely blown away. I found the tape a couple of years ago when I met Mr. Hat.
oh,
Oh,
that's so cool. That is so cool. I love when that happens. I was to a girl in New Brunswick. She's pretty popular, and um, she spoke faster than me, if you can believe that. And when she got, in her energy and was excited and stuff. And so luckily she taped it. So I went back and listened to it a few different times. But in the reading, she told me, she said that she was like, there was two things right off the bat. She said, one thing is I'm surprised, and this like floored me because I wasn't expecting it and it shocked me to my core. She's like, you actually shouldn't be here. I'm just, what do you mean? Like, I'm thinking, did I get the wrong time? Like, what? Wrong
yeah.
day? And she's like, no, you were marked for death like numerous times. And technically in this timeline, you are not supposed to be alive. Like, I don't know what happened, but something shifted and you're here. I'm like, wow. So I always felt like I had a purpose. And she's like, yeah, you've been through a lot. And she says, I also see that you, you're marked to be, down the road, like once you get yourself to where you need to be. She said, I feel like you're going to be doing this. And I'm like, what do you mean this? And she's like, this. Like what I do. I'm like, what? So it was creepy. And then I had another psychic tell me that too, that I was like, I went to her and I sat down at her table and she did a kitchen reading. And she just she kept moving around in her chair, and she's like, but she spoke out aloud a lot, like I do sometimes. And she's like, okay. And so she took there was this, like, I don't know, kind of velvety, like sort of material cloth, and she had all the cards and stuff, and she just shifted it like to me. And she's just like, I don't know why you're here. She's like, you're gonna read your own cards. I'm like, what? So yeah, it was
Wow.
crazy. And she was really interesting. Um, but yeah. And oh yeah, and she said, she says, I feel like you have 3 children. I was like, nope. Fail. I'm a skeptic, right? And I'm like, oh, she's way off, right? But then I was like, wow. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, one living, one adopted, and one didn't make it. And I was like, oh my God. and I started crying. I'm like, whoa, now you have my attention. Right? So there's some
Wow.
things that you don't really in the moment catch, but then you get the goosebumps and you're like, oh shit, like that's it. You can't make that up. Like, do you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
can't make that. I feel like you can't make that stuff up. I don't care who you are. You can sit there and tell me all kinds of stuff that doesn't resonate, but as soon as you get a goosebump about something and you're like, they've touched on something, and it could be the whole entire reading is completely wrong. But then you go back and listen to it again, like you said earlier, and it's like, whoa, all that shit actually happened. Like I have a CD from like 15 years ago, and I was listening to it. Well, I wouldn't say 15 years ago, but it was, and I was just like blown away by all the things that she had said. And like she said there was a girl that's going to betray you, and she had long black hair, and that ended up being like my best friend, and blah blah blah. But it was just really weird how these things can happen. And for me, like I didn't expect that I'd be sitting at a YouTube, channel doing this. If you had asked me this 5 years ago, I'd been like, hell no. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh no, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said about the furry convention. I mean, I was at this furry convention, which I never thought I'd go to a furry convention in my life. Like I just never thought I'd be there. Like if you had asked me 20 years ago if I'd be
A-track.
there, like that would be no. That's not what I was gonna do. But that's already weird enough as is. But if someone said to me that I was at a furry convention and my daughter walks up to me with her gay best friend, and I was and I'm interviewing someone on YouTube, the furry, and I'm going, if someone had told me that, like if someone predicted that thing in my lifetime, I'd be like, that'll never happen. None of that would
Right.
happen.
Like you
You
never,
can't-
like if you could see into the future, if you had the crystal ball, you'd be like, no way. Like that wouldn't even
like,
cross
and
your
it's not,
mind.
and that's what I'm
Like
saying.
you're
It wouldn't even have been like that is unfathomable to me. Like
right. It's not
like
even a peripheral. Like it's like
yeah,
what?
like
Yeah.
what, like, and so when I say that, like now I said, like when I say that to myself now, I go, there, I could do, like, what else is there me doing in my future that, like, I can't even fathom that, like,
Exactly. And it makes you excited because you're just like, wow, like what's coming around the corner? I have that zest for life now. Like it just does something for you. I don't know.
well, it just makes you wonder that, like, you just realize that you can't predict it,
No.
like as much as you and I wanted, that day was a shitty day, and I was like, I knew that was going on, and so I was like, I told everybody when I went to that furry convention, I'm like, I don't know what this is going to be like. I will tell you, I first have a crush on a furry. I did. I'm not gonna lie. When he came around the corner, I was like, damn. Like the way he just ruled the room, like I don't know what it was. Like it was weird. Like I was like, if you just stay there, it's like if you just stay in your like it's like the whole what we were talking about earlier. You stay in your costume and be like that for the rest of your life. That's fine. But as soon as you take off that mask, it's gonna change everything. Like just stay in your furry costume, like whatever. But when I got to know what these furries were and how these people act and how it's
Like
not
their
all
lifestyle.
their lifestyle and everything else, I was completely taken back because
Uh-huh.
I did not realize how many of these groups, and it's not just furry conventions, it's all the different conventions, that they all have all over the country with all these, they have all these different conventions. Seeing this furry convention is not just about sex. It's not just about being gay. It's not just about this. It's a community. Like they are literally a community, just like a YouTube community. It's gamers that are go on here, and they, of course, there's the
Anime
jock.
and
Yeah, there's the jock side. There's the, like I said, I was looking at one lady, one man that, here, looks like, he looks like he's 3 sheets to the wind dying, like the way, like that's what he does, like that, that's his body. He's thin. He's got thin black hair that's down to the end of his neck, and he's a male, and he weighs about $1.02. Like he's nothing. Like,
Arts, and I can't see myself being 1 second in a furry costume. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. All right, why don't you come back up?
I can't see having second sex in a furry costume. No, first off, no. I just when I saw him, I
Oh
went,
wow,
and then
that was a good translation. I didn't catch that one. Megan, you have a gift. Just saying. I couldn't.
yeah.
Well, remember when you came up and I was reading your drunk text just like you were talking like normal, and everybody's like, "How are you doing that?" I can read. I'm the type that can read them upside down and backwards. I can read that like when they go, "If you can read this, you're a genius." I read it like nothing to me. Like all I need is the first and last letter. Then I can usually figure it out. I don't need
Uh-huh.
and I also can picture the keyboard, so I can tell if it's mistyped.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I can be like, if it's meant to be like tour, like if there's an E and it's supposed to be an R, I'm like they're right next to
Mhm.
each other. Like I like
Right.
mom or mun, like I can do all that kind of stuff.
Mhm. That's
But
cool.
I saw such a different when I saw these like when I went there, I was so enamored on how the community itself came together. Like they were generally a community. They didn't judge you. They didn't judge others. What I also found out too, which is really really strange to me, and I don't even know how you would do it. Like to be honest with you, I
Mhm.
still don't understand it. But like I guess you would do this is if they're moving from like California to New York, let's just say, they look up where a furry hub is. So when they like and they go on Discord and they get to know each other and everything else in their Discord communities. So when they move there, they know the streets and everything else, and so they already
That's so
have
neat.
friends. They already have
Like they
friends
already have
when
a
they're
network of yeah, like a community of support people there that they can. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, and I'm like, how do you like? I mean, and this is all over the United States, like all over Canada, like all over everywhere. Like it's not just. It's I mean, they travel from all to sell their product to do everything else, and I'm like, first of all, I had no idea how much it cost to be a furry. Like I was completely shocked. Those costumes, like I say, I had a crush on a furry. His costume probably cost $10,000. Like it was not
Mhm.
just a cheap costume, but it was like basically a Rolex, like a roll, like you have a Rolex watch,
Right.
and you're like, oh, that's a really pretty watch. Like the way he came around the corner, the eyes, the he looked like a teddy bear. I think it was like one of those things, and I was just like, I could take you home with me. But like I said, as soon as you take off that mask, we're done. Like it's not even like.
Well, it was well, yeah, because it was the mystery of it. It was the intrigue. It was the the kind of it was interesting to you. So I can see how that you know what I mean. But then
Yeah,
once
but
like
it
you
meant
strip
nothing.
away the costume, it's not the same anymore. And that's probably how they are with each other. You know what I mean? Like it's a kind of a turn on for them because it does activate something in their senses. Like when I see a cowboy on a horse riding a field, I'm like, what is happening to me?
Yeah, and
I
exactly
want
the same thing.
that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
It's exactly the same thing. You're exactly right.
like
When you
put a
see
horse with a
when I
guy,
walk
I'm
into
like,
a when
fuck.
I
Yeah, I know.
yeah, when I walk into a rodeo, it's exactly the same thing. I walk into a rodeo and I see a big guy with a big truck that has some big shoulders
Oh God,
that can
I'm
hold
done.
that looks like a man. I'm just like you
Hmm.
you know how like because like I tell people all the time, I need a man that like lets me do what I want to do, but at the end of the day, I, I don't need a parent, but I want someone that's gonna be like, nope, you're done. Like come home. And I'm like, but no,
Yeah.
like I'm going to leave you here if you're not in the car, and that he would leave me
So
there
you
if
need
I'm
a
not
take
in.
charge dude who's gonna treat you like a princess, but
Yeah,
also be the man.
yes,
Okay,
which
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on the speed dating on fucking TikTok next Friday. We're gonna find one that's age appropriate for us. So I'll do my research all week. And then we'll find you somebody, Megs. That's our mission. Find
I
Meg a husband.
I don't I don't ever I just don't ever think that I'm like like it's so because I'm so independent, like I'm so
I know.
independent.
Me
And I
too.
think and my biggest thing is that I don't want to I don't want to be
I don't, for
controlled.
me, Megan, for us, I think it's like, do we have room for anyone else in our life? You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
we're set in our ways. We like our big cozy bed to ourselves. Do I want to share my bed with somebody again? Like, okay, well, then they gotta meet my kids. And what if the kids don't like them? Like, it's too much work. And then
Yeah,
you just get your pajamas on a Friday night and go on YouTube or Sunday night and hang out with your YouTube friends.
yeah. Well, I think that like for me, I think that for me it is exactly all of that because there's times where I'm like, I don't have time. But then when I give the time, when I realize that I do have the time, it's like I put all my effort, I put all my eggs in one basket because I'm like, okay, I do have the time for this person. Well, then that person either burns me or whatever, and I just go, why do I give why do I care? Like what?
Right.
Like I don't.
Like, well, how does this make my life better?
Yeah.
If it's making it worse, then I'm not interested.
Yeah, like I'm not interested.
Yeah.
And then it's like I have such high, and then my biggest thing is that I have such high maintenance. I don't think I'm high maintenance, but then I realize that I'm kind of high maintenance in a weird way. But I don't think it's high maintenance like the way people think it is. I'm like, you have to have a job, you have to have a car, you have to have your own lifestyle. Like if it works, like if you have like live on your own. Like
Well, yeah,
like,
I mean, right. I mean, everybody has a bar to where, they want, their person to be at. Like some people have a low bar, some people have a really high bar, and you're just normal like everyone else. Aisle 49 says Art, no, Crime Crochet says you can find him on our. Art's like, no, you need a not speed date, speed dust. I'm like, yeah, dust in the cobwebs.
I was looking on. I was like, do I need to get back into dating and like doing websites and everything else? I'm like, I don't want to. Like
Right.
That's I think the other thing is like I don't want to date someone again from the other side of the country. Like
And just be disappointed. Exactly. It's like that song, did I shave my legs for this? Like what? I'm so disappointed. Get all dolled up, and I'm on this stupid date, and he's an idiot. Like I'm out.
Yeah, like one, I'm just like I'd rather date someone from Reno, where at the end of the day, like if I can call Christine and be like, call me back and tell me there's an emergency and I have to get out of here. Like, and I'm not like I can be like, nope, that was not like my type, or like I couldn't handle it, or I'm not ready or whatever. Like, but my thing is, and my biggest problem is I fall hard. Like I fall so hard.
Like you're Fast and the Furious kind of thing.
Yes, and I fall like I want I'm like when someone I feel like if I get that attention, I want more of it. You know what I mean? And then it's like when they're tired of me and they go, no, I want space. I'm like, wait, what? Like I thought I thought didn't know that was an option. Like we can do our own, like, and I'm getting now as I get older, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, I don't need to be.
You know what you don't want. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't I don't think I would ever move in with a guy again. Like I would be more than happy to date like for the rest of my life. Like
just have a partner or a companion, but you live your own lives and just go do things together.
Yeah. Like where we're like, but I don't need to marry. Like I don't.
You don't need to get married again. No.
I don't need to get married again. Unless there's a reason, like we are head over heels, but I'm not gonna have another baby. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be like, and I'm not gonna be someone's sugar mama. I don't want I have my life. I work my ass off, and if I want to go home,
no,
just
Art.
like you said.
No.
Fuck buddy Foxy. Yes, maybe that's involved.
Oh God! Speaking of which, have you talked to Jerko lately?
No, I have not.
Good girl! I'm so proud of you.
No,
if we had a laugh track, I would play the big applause thing. Yay!
No, I did not. I have he and I do not. I don't think we'll ever talk again. No.
That's good. I'm glad.
No, he, and that I think that I'm finally just getting over him, but I'm still tied to him right now, and I still think about him from time to time. I hate that we ended badly, that it ended the way we did, and I think that's why I feel like I still would love to have a conversation with him, but it would never.
Art said, "Oop." She goes, "I spelt friends with benefits wrong. OMG, I'm leaving." Art, don't go.
How's
the weather? Jesus,
I think Jerko and I will never never talk again. I think that ship has sailed, and
bon voyage. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
What do you mean roses? Max, what are they talking about? Ask somebody about a rose? What?
Ask somebody about a rose. What about a rose?
Something all you need is a rose or something?
I
Like,
don't
was
know.
that The Bachelor? Are they referencing The Bachelor? Maybe The Golden Bachelor. Have you seen that? I wanted to watch it, but I was too scared. I'm like, oh
Okay,
God,
but
I
this
don't want
is
to
the other
identify
thing.
with any of those women. I really don't.
I think that the other thing about all this is that I'm at such a hard age for dating because like
Mhm.
I see people and I'm 45. Like I get that I'm 45, but I
But
don't
in your
think that
mind, you don't feel
yes, I
45. I
don't
don't
feel 45.
either.
And so when I go and like,
Clearly.
and I go and they say, how old are you? And I put in 45. And then they say, well, how old do you want? I still pick 32 to 55, like 32 to 42, like, I'm like, this is where I want to stay. And I went, Megan, you can't do that anymore. Now you have to do from 45 to 50, like you have to like,
Right. Fade in
and so
your.
you have to raise it. Like,
Well,
because
yeah,
I'm not
because
doing
some things are illegal. So listen, Art is saying search Rose, add to cart, and then something about crazy and her
Oh,
rose. What's that?
Rose. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Someone said that, yes, roses. Someone,
Oh
someone.
dear God, I get it. I think somebody's mentioned batteries. I'm 49.
Well, it came up and everybody's like, have you ever had a rose? And so we all looked it up and we went, how do you hold this? And Crazy Mama said, oh, I'll let you know.
Ah, Christ. Lord help me.
And so that's what they're talking about. But
Listen, did you ever watch that Netflix series with oh my God, what was it, Frankie, something with Frankie and something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's these two women, their husbands leave them for other men, well, for them, like,
Oh,
together,
yes,
they're together.
yes. Frankie and Frankie or whatever.
That's
Yeah,
it, or whatever the hell. Anyway, do you remember that season where they were inventing the that particular rose, but for the elderly lady?
Oh no.
And it was the handle was like there was okay. I'm gonna stop. But all I have to say is that the handle was like just in a different position so that you wouldn't have to like hurt your wrist, basically. And the box, they were reading it. Oh my God. You do remember that? That was so funny.
No. I don't remember it, but I'm sure I
Oh my
think it was
God.
Ruby. I think it was Ruby and Frankie. Or anyway, yes, they brought up the rose, but yeah, it's I think and so anyway, when I go on these websites to like look for guys or like I thought about going on match.com because they say they can find me someone, which I doubt they can, but okay, we'll try. I go in and I see men and I'm like, they look like they're 60.
But at least they're vetted, though. You know what I mean? They're vetted. Like, I'd rather
Yeah.
pay $100 and have a website, go to the website and like have somebody matchmake for me than go to like fucking, no offense, but Planet Fish or whatever the hell, because you don't know who these jokers are. Like,
Well,
and coming from true crime, you gotta back check all these people. Like, seriously.
My ex from before Jerko, I like that lived across country. Like I did all the fake background checks that you can do, and I did all those things. And of course, I found out he was on America's Most Wanted and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, I called him. I'm like, are you wanted by the FBI? And he's like, well, no.
Meg.
And he's like, no. And I was like, well, this is what they said here. He's like, it's not me. I was like, I don't believe you. And of course,
my God.
Like, it was just.
Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? Only you, Megan. Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, I found out it wasn't him, but the point is that it was an ad. It was an ad. But I went, okay, I'm done. Like he is probably the most he's never had a speeding ticket, he's never had anything wrong. And I've like he's on a watch list, he's wanted by the FBI, and he's like, where are you getting this from? And I'm like,
if you need it for 2 hours, you're doing it wrong. Did you see that? She's like, Carrie, the difference is 2 minutes to an hour. I was like, if you're doing it for an hour, you're doing it wrong. I'm dead. She's like, you're dead. Oh my god, why am I up here making? I'm making a complete fool of myself. This is gonna be clipped everywhere. Everywhere. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, girl? There you are.
My phone just
Nope.
wanted to stop there. It just was not even, it just doesn't want to do anything.
Okay.
Hold on.
I just spit her coffee. Her coffee. She just spit her coffee out all over herself. Oh, she's gone again. Boop, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. God. Well, welcome to the Foxfire Show. I don't know what else to say. Everybody's left me. Apparently, I speak too much. I think Megan's gone for good.
Oh, better.
Okay, good.
My phone is like, it's getting hot and it's like,
Oh, I hate when that happens.
and it's not letting me do anything. And
Okay.
I'm at 13%. I've been at 13%. I'm charging my phone for the last hour.
Oh, well, we should end the live then. Are you at home now?
Yeah, no, I'm still working, but I got to bust out a few things and then I will be on my way
Yeah.
home. So.
Just power clean the shit out of those places and go the hell home and relax. Put your feet up.
I will.
All right, Megan. Well, it was fun hanging out. I love you, my girl. We'll do it again
I
soon.
love you too. We'll talk
Take
soon.
care.
Yeah, for sure. Bye.
Bye.